Goon Quest is a Dungeons & Dragons role-playing podcast containing both crude and sensitive humor, with occasional references to things like drugs. Content warnings can be found in the description.
Goon Quest.
Welcome back to Goon Quest. My name is Jimmy, and I am your debatably hot, out-of-the-pan Dungeon Master in this world of my own creation. Joining me today, as always, are my players. Players, go ahead and introduce yourself. As in players, I mean goons. I'm sorry.
Well, Goon, not player. Goon number one here. Joey from Texas playing Plato, the level 7 wizard. Plato doesn't really like animals very much. He likes rats for obvious reasons. But he really likes bugs and sea creatures a lot more.
Does he not think they're animals?
Huh? No, he doesn't like furry animals. He doesn't like cats or
Like
dogs.
mammals.
Yeah, he doesn't like animals.
Mammals.
Yeah.
Hello everyone, I'm Jaden, Goon number 5 from Iceland. I'm playing Aelosrin, the level 7 warlock, and his dragon companion Lasser. Fun fact about Lasser. Lasser's abnormal growth rate is probably related to her blood bond with Aelosrin.
Okay.
Hello, everyone. My name is Alec, coming at you from Cursing a Real Sword. Goon number 2 playing the level 7 monk Adris. And fun fact about Adris, every time that he has a decision where he's forced to betray, compromise, or change his morals, he gets a gray hair. I think he's gone like 20 over the course of this entire podcast.
Is it starting to be noticeable to like everybody else?
A little bit.
Or are they all random?
Yeah, I was like,
Or
are
they
they
all
evenly
did
dispersed, or are they all in one spot?
Probably random.
Okay.
Okay.
Although it'd be really funny if it was all just concentrated, like on the crown of his head.
All right.
Howdy, my name's Samuel, coming to you from Greenland.
Didn't hit the same that time, guys. You didn't open the can and say howdy to us.
Oh,
There's only so many cans,
so
guys.
sexy.
And it was.
How can I jack off to this?
Too much of a good thing. Too much of a good thing.
Is a great thing.
Too much of a great thing that I don't know.
Is a better than great thing. Okay.
You know what? I'm not going to do an introduction this time.
All right. We'll wait for you, Samuel.
So my name's Samuel. I'm Little Goon, playing the level 7 sorcerer Borvik Smokestone. And a fun fact about Borvik, he's got kind of long hair right now, but underneath the hair, he actually has 3 roses tattooed in a crown around his head.
Wow.
This also goes with his tramp stamp tattoo that he has on his lower back.
Oh, yeah. If he ever gets shaven.
I think it's Shove.
Fucking idiot.
And this is why they didn't ask for all of the knowledge they could have.
Exactly.
All right. Thanks, Samuel.
You got it.
Hello, everyone. This is James.
Hi, James.
Coming at you from the edge of the crater. And I'm playing the level 7 ranger, Veralden. And a wacky little fun fact about Veralden is that he does not like oatmeal.
Like is it a association thing or a texture thing?
No, it's just like that's just a thing.
Just like the taste, or
Like, yeah. Why doesn't he like it?
Well, you see, it reminds him of like maggots, and he doesn't like eating maggots. So
okay,
he-
fair enough.
I resonate with that. Oatmeal's mushy to me. I don't like oatmeal.
Reminds you of maggots, though?
No. I could see why it would, though.
So I can't eat Rice Krispies. It's identical
Wait, you can't eat Ice Krispies IRL?
because they look like maggots. Because I found maggots in a bowl one time.
You know they're like
and they
actually.
look identical.
Wait, what? You had maggots in your bowl of right?
I'm not fucking with you. Yeah.
Wait,
my
when
God.
did you have maggots in a bowl?
It was like when I was like probably like 12 or something. I had a bowl of Rice Krispies, and they were maggots in them.
Oh my god.
So now you can't eat Rice Krispies?
Not really. I mean, at least I don't want to.
I don't know about
Because it looks
maggots.
identical. It looks the same. Yeah, I mean, right. Well, maggots are small.
I don't know about maggots, but beetle larvae actually taste kind of like peanuts when you eat them. Fun fact.
Okay.
Fun fact for the audience there. Go
This
find
is-
yourself a...
a beetle.
You
That-
find a dead tree, peel off the bark, there's going to be little larvae inside.
You have to start eating the bark off trees.
yeah.
Just start eating
No,
the
go
bugs.
peel your tree. Go
Eat
peel
dirt.
your local tree. Your local dying tree, peel it,
Go
and find the
peel
beetles.
bark trees.
I'm not saying everyone should do
It's
it. I'm
free,
just
the
saying
cops
if
can't
you do
stop
have to
you.
do it,
The
they don't
government
taste bad.
can't stop you.
You stir fry them up with a little coconut. It's pretty good.
Oh.
All right, guys, I'm going to pull you all back in from...
I gotcha. Guys, I'm going to pull you guys all back in from obviously Texas. Iceland. the edge of the crater in Iceland where the cursed real sword lies. And we're going to get back into our session. Now, where we last left off, Adris had just accepted some good information from a cursed sword.
Stop putting
Begrudgingly.
question marks. It was you labeled it cursed sword.
I put the hyphens cursed.
There's no apostrophe. There's
Or
no
apostrophe,
quotation
yeah.
marks on my inventory sheet.
There's no
It's a
quotations
cursed sword.
around my rat flare.
No quotes.
There is on the. Is there?
There's no quotations around my rat flare. It's just
Okay.
straight up a rat
Yeah,
flare gun.
just straight up. Everything in our inventory is just straight up.
The cursed sword has given you information that you. Well, it gave you the information at which you sought.
Yes, it did.
And now you know how to help the rest of the party through here.
So I guess I'll drop a little blood on. Who wants to go first?
Me.
All right, I'll drop a little blood on Plato.
All right. I'll
Alright.
I'll lick it just in case, a little bit, just in case it needs to be in me.
Okay.
All right, you're
Well,
licking
no,
it.
The entire point of that is to see what the. Okay, fine. We can just do both to be safe.
Yeah. Yeah.
All
why
right, so
not?
you've licked it off your arm now. So
Uh-huh.
now you just have it in you.
Ooh, irony.
All right.
There's
and
none on the
then-
exterior of you.
Okay, can I have some more blood?
Okay, I'll dab a little bit more. This
Okay.
is really a little painful.
All right, I'll
Yes.
walk through it just
Every
to make sure
4
it
dabs,
works.
I'll roll a d4 and you take that much damage.
I mean, it's not even like physically painful, just emotionally.
Every
right.
drop is you're giving away a little bit of yourself.
I mean,
Man, what are the ramifications for giving away Adris blood?
you know what?
You don't have
Almost
any-
the same as
he
giving
doesn't
away
have any.
Letney blood.
Oil.
You know what? Just
His blood looks red. That's
just
all I'm
go
saying.
through.
Yeah.
Put your
Alright.
finger in.
All right, I walk through.
All right, Plato, you walk through. Plato gets to the other side.
And
Woohoo! Nothing happens.
okay.
All right, it works. Thank God we don't have to use my blood.
Wait. He's still unconscious for 3 hours.
You can bleed on him still. We'll just carry him around. We can't leave him out here. It's like,
That's a fair point, but I also don't want to drip my blood into his mouth.
okay, well,
That feels
Yes.
exactly. It feels
Can't
a
you just
violation.
put your blood on him? Why does it need to be in his mouth?
Well, because I don't know which one's which.
Well, he's already passed out, so just drip it on him.
Yeah,
We'll
he-
throw him through, see what happens.
That I don't think he'll figure it out, but
You know,
regardless,
okay.
just throw him
Borvik,
through. He's
you
unconscious.
will be the test dummy.
All right, fair enough.
I will drip a little blood on you.
Sweet.
Don't lick it.
I'm not licking it.
Put your finger through.
I'm gonna straight just barrel roll through it.
So Borvik goes unconscious for 2
What
hours.
is, what is he on the other side?
Yes, he is on the other side. Now
Damn
you will
it.
be unconscious indefinitely on the other side.
Oh,
Okay, I'll drag him.
But you
through.
don't. They don't know that, obviously. Well, I guess Plato, you check he is like in a weird state of unconsciousness. so
Some
you
would
can't
say
tell
he
the-
is comatose.
He's
Okay.
comatose.
okay, this guy's actually more fucked up. I'm gonna roll him out.
Yeah, roll him out.
It might not be good for him to. Just
And
keep
then when
chilling
you
here.
get out, I will roll the d4.
Oh, this is awful. This is horrible.
now you
Okay.
got to do it to two of us.
Okay. So
Now it's 3 hours. So you're both out for 2 hours and 58
But at
minutes,
the
and he's
same
out
time,
for 3.
I can't just.
that moral debate was not 2 minutes long.
All right, you know what?
Fair.
To be
Oh,
clear,
God, I
you
shouldn't
did
even-
have my
oh.
preemptive consent to drip blood in my mouth.
okay,
But-
we're losing people here, man. Look, you and me are both carrying somebody. We can't afford for anybody else to go unconscious.
Okay, Varalden, blood.
I taste the blood.
All right, taste the
Cool.
blood.
I don't know the lyrics to that song.
Hold on, put it on him just in case it has to be both. We cannot take the risk, man.
Fine.
We cannot take the
Fine,
risk.
Plato.
He puts the blood on your arm too.
All right, go through.
You look- That's actually a really good point.
I'll wipe it off real quick.
His arm started shaking for the people who don't
Yeah,
watch the video
yeah.
version.
I'll
On a different note, he's probably covered in blood.
Am I?
Uh,
I didn't take any damage in
well, I
that fight.
grabbed you, and I'm at half health.
You're
so-
covered in Aelosrin's
I'm
blood.
gonna-
It's like
Yeah,
I'm technically
stab
at half
some-
health, but I've never taken damage.
where you can't see it.
So true.
Does the outcome
pain.
change if
Like
I
on
say
your
I've been
Forehead, on the
stealthily
side of your forehead.
drinking
There you go.
Adris's
Okay.
blood this whole trip?
Huh?
Does the outcome change if he's been drinking?
I've been
Adris's
secretly
blood?
drinking Adris's
You
blood
don't know you
every
haven't.
night.
You missed your fun fact opportunity.
All right, now go forth, Varalden.
I go through.
Rowden, you go through. Nothing happens.
I like that it was a roll.
Yeah.
All right, so Crap, what do I do about these two?
Just pour it in his mouth. He won't be able to tell the difference between his and
That
your blood.
feels violation-y. Let's say, does that feel violation-y?
Aelosrin, I
She
will tell
nods.
you, you are having like terrible dreams right
I'm
now.
sure I am.
It's like you're in a stormy field and you see like Lasser flying to you and you're like, oh, Lasser! And then she gets struck by lightning and falls to the ground and then it restarts,
Yeah.
but from a different situation. And you
Well,
forget the one before. So it's just,
Lasser does agree. That does feel like a violation.
But also, I feel like we can't just leave you guys here.
This whole trip's been a violation. Just go for it.
I agree.
All I can imagine is you're having nightmares about being a vampire.
I already do.
Is that,
They don't
I don't
understand
know
that.
how your telepathy works. Is there any way you can try to reach him at all, or
Maybe. Lasser is going to try to contact Aelosrin subconscious.
okay.
ask if he's okay with me dripping blood in his mouth?
All right, I'm gonna have you have Lasser roll a. This is probably gonna run off her force of like, so it's gonna be charisma for her. So we'll have it run off raw charisma.
Yep.
Okay. And we'll see. Maybe she could get a message in between getting struck by lightning in Aelosrin's dreams.
Well, without the disadvantage,
Uh-huh.
she got a 20. With the disadvantage, she got a 4.
Okay. She is just like staring hardcore at him and dead focused. But no.
Okay. All right.
She shakes her head no.
Well,
Plato, I will say you do have the capability to access dream states.
yeah, you do.
I'm way too tired for that. That is not happening.
It does take away all his spell slots.
Yeah.
How many does he have left?
At the end of
though?
it.
I have a good amount. I've got a good amount. I have a
How
couple.
many do you have
Okay.
left?
I've
Well,
got
at
enough.
least because you gave preemptive consent, right, Borvik?
Yep.
Okay. Blood in, and then
We don't need consent, Alec.
No, yes, we do.
I mean, address.
Lasser's
they
gonna
know who
go up
Address
to
is.
Didn't mean to
Address's
dox you,
arm
address.
Uh-huh.
and where he's cut and sniff it.
Okay, what does it smell like?
So at the moment, Lasser's torn.
Uh-huh.
She was given strict instructions
Mhm.
to never eat a person, or like
Oh, but now she's getting
but
face to face with
she's
blood.
being told she has to.
This isn't.
Has she been told to never taste a person?
Yes.
Oh.
Trust me, any form of the connotation, it came up. Because she was like, Aelison's like, don't eat people. She's like, what if I only like took a bite? And they're like, nope, that doesn't, do not ingest.
And now you are being. She is
And now
being
she's being
told,
told
you
to
should
ingest.
probably take a little licky.
A little something.
And she's torn because she sees everyone else doing it.
What?
But-
And that's a good
In
cheater
this
for if you should do
context,
something.
But
is
she
if
doesn't
everyone
want
else
to
is
break
doing it.
Aelosrin's trust.
I think a good point is if she does taste it, we're gonna roll this off the same level of how I had Plato roll for addiction with BDE.
Please don't.
Oh.
So you will make a
man.
wisdom saving throw after taking a little bit of a drip and be like, "Do I like that?"
Please
or
do not
can
get
I,
addicted
can I
to
say
my
no?
blood. Because my blood is apparently 20% different. I think. I don't know how
She's
numbers
making
work.
this is a good point. It would
20%
only be
ethanol.
addicted to address blood.
Probably.
And there's only one address on the material plane.
That's true.
Please don't eat me.
Has a taste. I guess
Little licky.
on the character sheet, it would go from saying nothing to saying has a taste for address blood if she fails. Which unfortunately she does have disadvantage.
Oh no.
And she might just lick a little too hard.
She
in the
can't do it.
moment.
She can't betray Aelosrin.
She's going to pass out if she doesn't do it though.
She's gonna pass out either way. Fuck.
So,
She just shakes her head no, like, mm-mm.
alright, so what do you want to do? Do you want to just stay out here with him? Do you want us to bring you both in?
She just shares an image of Aelosrin crying. Like that's what she wants to do.
She wants to cry.
I'm sorry. Either way, we
Um,
probably need to get moving
she'll-
forward.
The 2-foot ledge.
You're on the edge. Like she's just like hugging
Yeah.
the ledge.
I'm just
It's very cramped.
Plato, you could freely move to the other side. Same with you, Veralden.
Yeah, I'm kind of. Can you hear the sound pass through the barrier?
Hmm?
The sound pass through the barrier.
Once you move through, it gets a lot quieter. The
Oh,
wind
okay.
isn't howling through it.
but like I think he's saying could like he hear Plato and Varel.
If you go through it, it kind of sounds dampened.
Okay.
It sounds like someone's in another room
Alright.
almost.
Well, I feel like standing
No,
out
don't
here
do
for
it.
2 to 3 hours probably isn't the safest bet. right? And so we either
I have a question.
Mhm.
What knocked me unconscious?
You do not know.
Let me rephrase. Was it magical sleep?
It's not a sleep spell. It is
It's
actually
not-
like unconscious.
Okay. I was like, I am an elf. I am immune to sleep.
You are immune to sleep. Yeah, no, it's not a sleep spell or a sleep effect. No, it is actually like a donk on the head unconscious.
Lysair just goes to Adris, or like talks in his mind, and just goes, maybe just go ask your buddy the Thane to give us permission to go through.
You see, I don't think that that's how this is going to work. I don't think he's that. I don't think he's a cool dude like that.
I don't think he's going to do something like that for you, Atris.
But like, could you
Okay.
try?
You see, when you say it, it makes me feel less sure of it. If that makes sense.
Good.
I don't know.
Why do you?
Why are you talking like that? What do you
Okay.
mean?
I need
Why
to
am I
stop-
making you unsure?
You
No,
have
you're
two
not.
voices in your head right now.
I'm not even speaking out loud here. Oh, that's. Can you
question:
hear that?
Does Lysair hear the other voice?
It's a three-way
roll
call.
a perception check.
Just because she's also talking.
Yeah, roll a perception check. See if she catches in the other half of the three-way call.
Perception's gonna be a 7.
She doesn't pick up the full thing. Every once in a while, she feels like she hears something, but can't make out any
Like when like you
definitive
can only
words.
hear like half the words, like it's really windy.
Like someone's talking in the background really far away.
Lysair, is there someone else in there?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anyways, could you just go ask him first, and then we can come back and.
I think when we meet him, there's a decent chance we might not be coming back.
Oh, sorry, just rolled for something.
Yeah, I'm getting a very bad feeling. I
Adris,
think-
what are you
I just-
doing? Just throw your blood in his damn mouth.
That's not right.
Just try it. You could just try asking him real quick. In and out, 5 minutes.
Novelle's like right by Borovic. I like him when he's unconscious.
That
What
is
in
that's
the
wrong.
That is
Oh no,
wrong.
the book is wrong.
Bad book. I hit it on the back.
Do you guys ever read The
Oh,
Witcher?
no.
I don't know what you imply by that, but that gives me very, very bad vibes.
Oh, it's okay. Plato's disciplining me.
You're a very bad book.
You can do it again. Stop.
Why does that make me feel
it
uncomfortable?
hurt, Adris. Seriously, it really hurt. But you can do it again.
Adris, start spilling blood, man. We gotta get moving.
Okay, listen, Lisette.
Mhm.
We don't have a lot of time.
Yeah, so you just go in and ask. We'll hang out here for just a little bit. All right, it can't be that long. Worst comes to worst, I'll just throw Alosrin into the place and jump through myself.
And then you'll both be unconscious indefinitely.
But we'll be safe.
No, you won't, because there's going to be the lightning thing in there. And the lightning
But you'll be
thing-
talking to the lightning thing.
What are of the conscious people? What are your guys's? Oh, you all have exhaustion. What? Everyone roll perception checks
All right.
that are conscious.
No. The one
were
right off the bat doesn't get better.
Okay. Well, you
That
got a 20,
is an
so-
old.
Oh, nice. I got a 20, but I'm unconscious. What's
16.
that give me?
Unconscious?
Yeah.
You start having dreams.
Good dreams?
But he's got a
No.
20.
20.
Very perceptive
Okay,
dreams.
okay. You're having bad dreams, but you don't know that they're actually bad. Like you're turning away from all the actual bad part of the dreams. It's just like it's like you sitting there having a good time with Boris when you were young, and then like as like he is disciplining another person in the background, you see him like another thief getting killed, and you're just sitting there playing with like a truck or something in a futuristic looking truck.
I'm just having a ball.
But there's like murder going on in front of you.
16 perception.
A 16 perception. Browden, what'd you get?
An 11.
Okay. You're 16 and you're 11. What is your total with your perception of 1?
Do I add stuff to it?
Your perception score. And this only matters because I also rolled really low on a stealth check.
4.
Okay. So you noticed this too.
Oh, sweet. Cool.
Because I got a nat 1 on my stealth check.
Oh, sweet.
It's a bit of a crime for me, but you guys see what look like little clouds moving towards you guys from inside the order. So essentially just ahead of you guys is a small little hill. There's some snow, and you guys see some former pillars that were standing that have been knocked over.
An
And-
11 for Lasser. I forgot.
She does see. You guys see there are these storm elementals. Now, Plato,
Oh,
you are
man.
very familiar with this. This looks to be like other versions
Or
of Stormy.
Stormies.
Address, it's getting serious in here. If they're not gonna come, we gotta leave them. We can't. We need your help here.
Lasser, having an idea of these, just tosses Alos right in.
No,
just eats him.
Okay, so now
and-
until blood is put in his mouth, he is indefinitely
And
unconscious.
then she's gonna just jump through.
Oh god.
I
And
think.
Lasser plops into the snow.
God damn it. Okay.
Why am I being forced to compromise my morals at every turn?
Before she does that, she will say, "Just go ask first."
You know what?
Sorry, her exact words of, "What's the harm in asking?"
There's plenty of potential harm.
she's gone through now.
Yeah.
It don't matter.
What's the harm in asking? Jumps in right when you respond.
All right, so player, how dangerous do these guys?
Okay, these
look?
guys, there's more than one.
Okay, are we just running?
We're actually dead, Address. You know what? Just jump off the fucking cliff. We're actually so fucked.
Oh god.
Okay, I'm gonna summon.
You're so fucked.
wait,
you should,
wait.
You should get on the mountain and then jump off.
You're so funny.
I'm gonna summon a Swobold.
Wait.
This, dude.
Can we outrun these?
Maybe. I mean, they didn't
We're
seem particularly insanely fast, but I was kind of beating their
I can't
ass. So
get
I don't
any
know.
expression from them, right?
Not-
Can I vibe check them?
You do have vibe. I'll let you vibe check.
All right, cool.
You have disadvantage on your vibe check.
Yes, I do. Mm-hmm.
What if I help interpret the vibes since I've
That's
interacted?
a plus wisdom, right?
He already rolled.
Okay,
so
that's
it's-
fair. That's fair.
It's plus wisdom, right?
It is with your wisdom.
That's it's 8.
An 8.
I don't think I can
You
read on
feel
wisdom.
uneasy about these vibes. The mountain is not feeling as good as it used to. You
Okay.
can't even discern what's going on. It may be the what's in the air right now. You can't tell.
Okay, they're probably come to kill us.
So
All right.
now that you're in here, I'll let you make an Arcana check. Now that you're all stepped in,
Ooh.
kind of understanding the spell a little more and more.
10.
Being in here, you feel very susceptible to a lot of stuff in a lot of, we'll say, lightning or thunder magic in here.
Okay, so we're a little bit more susceptible to those types of.
Some might say vulnerable.
Maybe.
All right, guys. The lightning magic seems to be amplified in here.
How far away are they?
They're about 40 feet away from you guys.
Okay,
They're-
so we can't run.
I'm gonna drop a kobold real quick.
I guess you probably saw him coming around. So you see him moving in from like 100 feet
Okay.
down the path.
It's like I move at 15 feet a second. I ain't going
Yeah, I move
anywhere.
it.
Every 6 seconds.
Do we round movement up or down?
Down.
They move at 20.
Hey, move a little faster than Raldum.
I summon Matt the kobold to help me out.
One more exhaustion level.
All right, you
Sarah's
summon
at
Matt the
0.
Kobold. He goes unconscious.
Fuck no!
I just put some blood in it.
But he's not a person. He's a kobold.
Cassian.
He's not a person.
He's a magical
kobold.
He's a magical construct. What the heck?
Matt the Kobold is unconscious for 4
He's
hours.
definitely not a magical
God
construct.
damn it!
We gotta leave him behind.
No, I'm taking him with me.
You can't carry him.
He's a kobold.
I won't let him behind.
I'll put him in my backpack.
Oh gosh, where are we?
You stuff Matt in your backpack.
Yeah. Well, we have a kobold.
Wait. So even after
If
dripping
we get
the blood
hungry,
in
I
his
don't
mouth,
know. I don't know how long
he's
we're gonna be in here.
unconscious.
Borvik is still unconscious.
But I'm not indefinitely
not
unconscious when I pass through
For
the barrier.
3 hours.
We're not gonna be able to.
Can I go
Lasser
home?
can't. We can't carry Lasser.
Maybe we can reason with them.
I'm just gonna go up to them.
Okay, let's talk.
You guys sit, man. I'll go talk to them.
You
I
want
want
to
it
go
on the
alone?
record. I want it on the record.
Fine, they'll
Adris
chill
is
with me.
willing to
Okay.
talk to the Stormies before he's willing to talk to the Thane.
You know what? Because I don't have another option. Because we can't run for them. I have to talk to them.
You can climb back down the mountain.
No, I can't. I will fall and die.
What are the odds this session ends before 3 hours is up in game? Can I go home? Should I? Do we just hang out and wait? What's the deal?
You guys, or I guess at least you approach Adris. You walk up to the storm elementals. You see they start to grow unsteady as they approach near you.
I do not wish to bring harm. I carry the blood of Cassian Vale with me.
Good intro.
And so do, well, most of them. They wish to talk.
So do most of them. So you look at the unconscious
There's
people.
a common factor on who does and doesn't have the blood.
I technically do, just unconscious also.
Yes.
You see they kind of look back and forth to one another, and they return gaze back to you. We look now for Stormy. Where is Stormy?
Ooh.
I don't know of this Stormy. Maybe he got lost somewhere. I haven't heard of him and I haven't seen him.
Stormy the North Gale, our brother.
Does not ring a bell, I am sorry. Where was he last seen?
Down the mountain,
Down the mountain.
through the pass, the ring climbing area,
Ring climbing area.
or the little
I
peg
wasn't-
stand area.
I don't know of such an area. I was not there. Best of luck in search of your brother.
Thank you. What do you want? This is the Thane's domain,
Yes, and I carry.
and you're
his-
lame.
And I carry his blood. My name is Adris. Perhaps you might have heard of me.
His address. Oh. They like talk back from there. Oh, address. Yeah, the Thane wants a word with you.
Yes.
Okay, well, geez, you're so late.
Well, had a mountain to climb.
Huh. They look down the mountain.
Yeah.
You see they free fly with no issue around here.
Well, I can't do that.
Well, all right, I guess I'll send the other ones off. Who are these fucks?
My companions.
Oh, well, we were just requesting. How are you guys conscious?
They also carry the blood of Cassian Vale.
The fuck?
Yeah, he gets around.
Yeah. Apparently.
Huh, neat. All right.
And
These
some of
other
them
ones?
do, but they're still unconscious for unrelated reasons.
I
Which
don't.
is points at Borovic, that one.
Why is he unconscious?
Well, you see, we had to climb a mountain.
Mm-hmm.
That's why.
Why don't you just fly up the mountain?
Sadly, we are not blessed with the gift of flight. And,
Huh.
especially not him, and,
Why especially not me?
well, because you're unconscious.
Oh. Yeah,
Wait, you
fair.
took a dragon up the mountain? Why'd you do that?
Um,
There's a passageway for animals like that.
she wished to partake of it.
Fucking dumb dragon.
She made it up.
Well, I guess, it's unconscious. I can't let it pass here. It's going down.
What do you mean?
Well, only ones with blood in them can go. You said that guy over there is unconscious. These two don't. They're going down.
That's not what I said.
Yeah, you said that one right there. He
I do
points
not
at
recall
Borvik.
Yeah, for an example.
As an example?
Of people who carry the
Roll
blood of
a
Cassian Vale.
deception check.
Good God.
Can I try and help him out to be like doing the math for him? Like,
yeah, that's true. That's
like
fine.
technically he said this, and
Let go full lawyer mode.
actually,
Well, my client said.
what he really,
Can I have some more help?
what he clearly expressed.
For Alden?
You'd have to do something pretty insane.
Do some lightning magic, Plato.
Like what? What do you mean?
Just lightning.
Blinding them?
No, just do something that's lightning-y.
Okay. I shoot a lightning blast.
Oh, hey, actually,
I don't do that. Hold on.
we got a memo from Cassidon.
Cassian?
Yeah.
Yes.
And he said that he actually wanted y'all to do a thing. Down at the bottom of the mountain, those statues were acting up again. And he wanted y'all to handle that. Something they were sending messages up here about it.
I'll let you make one more check.
I'm using my fucking commander's presence on this.
Okay. Oh, does that give him advantage on something, or?
Yeah. It gives him a well. Hold on. Wait. No, I have to be the one making the check. Never mind.
So I just make one more check.
I'll let you add the benefit of that roll to the check, and I'll let him
Okay.
make one more.
I'm gonna need it.
So whatever you
Oh,
roll
Adris,
with this
you got
dice,
this.
he gets to add to this number.
Adris is not used to lying.
No, I am not.
Halfway through, he starts telling the truth. He's like, well, we're just...
Okay, that's a 16.
Nice.
16?
For persuasion, yes. 11
Fuck,
plus 5.
The
from everyone.
gargoyles are acting up again?
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah.
Shit. I mean, okay. What? Okay, but you guys... Okay. Southwind, you stay here and show him to the thing. I'll go check on the freaking gargoyles. Time to go down the mountain again. Okay. You have fun. I'll be right here leading them up to the thing. Hey, I'm not carrying your guys as unconscious people.
No, we
that's
can
on
do
you
that.
guys.
Yes, I'm aware.
I mean, well, hold on a second. I could get people to do it for you. Just bring them up to here. I'll call for assistance.
Okay. While he's calling for assistance,
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna I gotta do this. I'm just gonna quickly apologize to them and dab a little blood in their mouths.
You dab the blood in their mouths unconsciously.
You gotta wake up.
Aelosen's on with the blood now in your mouth. It was indefinite. Now you're only out for 1 hour.
Oh, that's good.
It would have been 3, but they put you all the way in, which made it indefinite. Now it's back to 1.
I'm so sorry.
Or now it's not at 1. And then for Lasser, it's... I don't know if I rolled before, did I?
You did not.
Okay, it's at 4 for her.
Okay.
And the same for
So
you.
sorry.
You're already at 3 hours.
I need
I'm
to do
already at
this.
3 hours?
Forgive
You were
me.
at 3 hours, so you have time before you wake up still.
Nice. Is it human hours or dwarf hours? Because dwarf hours go a lot faster than human hours.
It's like, human hours.
Okay.
What
That's
normal
unfortunate.
hours would be. Yeah, you put the blood in all their mouths.
Mm.
Adris feels very not physically good.
Or mentally.
That too, yeah.
The voice in your head speaks.
I actually think that was a completely different one. I don't think that was the sword.
100% was. It's like, I mean, you've done a lot wrong. Now you just betrayed their trust. And that's coming from me. Whew. You see the Southwind comes back. He's like, all right, everybody, just right up here, and we got some nice assistance for you. And you see a couple monks from the order.
Oh.
Would I recognize any of them?
A couple of them, yeah. We'll say you recognize one of your friends,
All right.
Brett.
Hello, Brett.
Adris? Dude, where you been, man?
Well, I went out to try and help people after the dereliction ended, and long story short, I'm with these guys now. What happened here?
He looks down and he kind of looks up a little. Well, I mean, of those of us that stayed behind, it felt not very long after you left. Some guy claiming himself as the Thane just showed up. I mean, he calls himself, he just really wanted to, I guess he instilled himself as the new ruler of the mountain. I guess he said this is his territory. He doesn't have a problem with us being here. We just have to acknowledge he's in charge. I mean, he got us... I mean, he technically keeps us safe up here, I guess, ever since Sigma Chi Coleman hasn't come back.
Yeah.
But we had to elect a new Sigma Chi.
In who's Sigma Chi now?
Oh, it's Sigma Chi Thompson.
No, it's not.
It is.
Oh, come on.
Bryce.
Why him?
Why not Bryce? He's the right man to do the job. I mean, he lets us take off Sundays now.
I mean, I guess you need a rest day, but
Yeah, I haven't done a sit-up in a week.
what?
He's got this new thing where we just have off weeks, where we don't have to work out at all.
Weeks.
Yeah.
Weeks.
Yeah, off weeks.
That.
You look at Brett. Something's definitely wrong. He looks a little out of shape.
Okay.
Oh, man.
Oh no.
Listen.
Hey man, I mean, we ran out of booch a while ago, so we started drinking some other stuff. We got ale up here.
No.
Oh, my God.
Hey, I don't know what's the full extent of what's happened up here in my absence, and I will do what I can.
Dude, it's great up here though. We get to drink, literally get to drink beer. It's so good.
Adris is just gonna keep on walking.
He's
Adris,
like, I'll get this stuff for you. Shit, man, it's kind of. Yeah, a couple of them show up, start lifting some stuff up for you. They get like a team of people to pull Lasser.
They need a team now.
Adris, I didn't know it was so cool up here. I thought it was a bunch of kombucha drinking dorks.
Dude, kombucha's that's the past, dude. We're on to
New leadership, eh?
please, it's Brett. I'm not the leader. Bryce, on the other hand, Bryce is
Sigma Chi Thompson.
yeah. Bryce is leader. Sigma Chi Thompson,
Wow.
dude. He's a bro.
I feel like that has a better ring to it than Sigma Chi Coleman.
No,
I just feel like, man, I didn't know it was looking so good over here.
And it is great.
what have I done?
You can see the statues of the Ascended 10 lay as rubble before your eyes. What would normally be their flexing muscles poised to greet any who finish the climb merely lay biceps, triceps, glutes, and pectorals in rubble with other assortments of stone muscle. Some of these you even helped in the build with. The rubble of your ancestors just moves uneasily, rumbling as pebbles among them spread around, spots around up here, trickling up the sides of the mountain in the wind. The air up at the summit is calm, but you can hear the howl outside the border created. The muggy blotch of light that casts through here makes the crisp air and coldness of the mountain seem somewhat manageable. The Order entrance, as you guys approach it, looks to be 2 large statues of Order members crossing arms, drinking bottled kombucha, though they sit disheveled upon the ground. Just beyond the Order, much less is actually disheveled. The homes built into the final peaks of the mountain at the Order still seem to be intact. You can even see some members of the Order, I'd say what would normally be tending to Zen gardens. They're actually like playing sports in not sports hours.
Oh no.
Their gardens left overgrown or not, or the sands blown out. You see pottery has been abandoned. People haven't been working on it. And if there is, it looks like some of it have been used to make like keg stands for beer.
Adris is just taking so much spiritual damage at this point.
Patrolling amongst all of this, you guys can see a multitude of these different types of soldiers, but a lot of them seem to be these storm creatures. These seem to be like these unique ones, but you can see it's like actual armor, and it's filled like this with a storm elemental in it. You guys can see it as like, it's not actual metal, it's like stone. It's like fashioned stone plate metal. It's all holding it together. The storm inside is holding these like plates of stone on into the creature, making this armor. You can see they're patrolling all across the area. Other than that, you get to see that a lot of the members of the Order of the Holy Form are still here technically, but a lot of them seem to be out of shape, have lost their sense of desire to what had happened. What's up?
Are there any that don't seem like they're drinking the Kool-Aid, or at least as much?
Not that you see innately.
Oh.
You see, and to describe this area briefly for you guys, once you crested the top of the mountain, you walked up a little hill, and then it opens down into a large thoroughfare where you see a big central location. It's like a big wrestling circle. And then like there is a stairway that houses are built into the side of a mountain to the final peak where the actual Sigma Chi house is built up at the top. And so you know that probably Bryce would most likely be up there, but you can probably assume that the Thane would probably be up there, as you definitely see Bryce sitting down in a makeshift, like, it looks like to be a bunch of like keg stands, and he's got like a beer cracked open, and he's drinking it, and he's got his legs up on Tanner.
How's Bryce looking?
Bryce is still looking pretty good, honestly.
Okay.
He looks stronger than the last time you've seen him, but he's got a little bit of a belly going.
Yeah.
He's got a little beer belly.
Gut, yeah.
Got a little beer gut. At the same time, though, you see he's Bryce 100% was one of those weeaboo monks. He's a Kensei monk.
Oh
man.
So you see he's got a big greatsword on his back.
I mean, it's different strokes for different folks, I assume.
You can see the final peak of where the ancestor, where the Sigma Chi normally would reside, and that's where you were actually personally taught at the top of the summit. But other than that, you guys can see actually the bridge that would lead to the Order of Hot Yoga on a neighboring peak, which is normally a 500-foot rope bridge. It's looked like it's been cut about 250 feet along the way, separating the two.
Oh.
And it's not from your guys' half, it is the latter half at a juncture. Looks like they severed the connection.
You know, for the best, given what's happening here.
And just below all the stairway, towards the middle where that wrestling ring is actually the crag. Now, the crag is what happened when everything went to shit when magic returned. It was the large earthquake that took place at the top of this mountain that spread apart. People lost homes, like stuff fell into here. And it is a rift in the order that cannot be repaired. And it is a hole that goes down to, you don't even know how far. But the south wind leads you guys up to the center, and he's just like sitting here giving you guys a tour, and he's like, yeah, guys, over here's where everyone likes to do their drinking. You see Bryce just looks over at you, Adris, and he like raises a beer and he smirks at you.
I'll just put my hand up and nod.
He just from the distance, he like puts his hand up to his face. He's like, douche.
I'll yell back, bag.
He stands up.
Yeah.
He kind of saunters over to you, and you can see his guts out a little bit. He's got leather pants on with a belt tied off that just kind of hangs freely. And as he strides up to all of you, and he's like, "Sup, douche nozzles? What do you want?"
Well, here to see the Thane.
Oh, you're here to see the Thane, aren't you?
Yeah.
Hey, well, this is my mountain address, and as far as I know, I'm gonna need that membership card because you're out of here.
Why would that be?
Oh, I'm the new Sigma Chi now.
I've heard.
Yeah. And let's just say that someone that was Daddy's special boy, Sigma Chi Coleman, he babied the fuck out of you. You're not a true member of this mountain.
Mm. Well, maybe I can give it back, but I need to see who you're actually serving now.
Oh, serving?
can do
Oh,
that.
if anything, it's a partnership.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you don't really understand what it's like to work with the Storm Thane. He's a
Maybe
pretty
I
cool
will
dude.
once I talk to him. I mean, I've got his blood and everything.
Adris, regardless of what you think you're going to get out of this, talking to him or whatever, because you're Mr. Special in the Order, hey, Coleman picked his favorites. I didn't think that was right. A lot of people didn't either. Order's changing,
Can see that.
and you got to get used to it. You either adapt or, well, go down the crag. Well, at least that's what we did to the rest of them.
I'm seeing how things are changing now. Still need to, talk with whoever actually
Stormy's like,
rules this place.
yeah, Southwind's like, hey guys, just to interject, this way.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
We got caught up here.
Yeah, I have more important business than talking with you, Bryce. Sorry.
Oh.
As we'll keep on moving.
Fucking douchebag.
You can call me that.
You make your way up the stairs.
Adris, you made him look like a bitch. I pat him
I
on the
didn't
back.
even do that.
What the fuck did you say? You motherfucker! What'd you say?
What?
What did
Me?
you say?
Dude.
What did I say?
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe we could get a public opinion. I just feel like Adris kind of made you look like a bitch there. I don't know.
I'm
He like cracks his knuckles and starts walking up to you, and you see he gets bigger
What the hell?
as he walks up to you.
I am going to grab Plato and pull him behind me and just apologies for my friend. He is he does things sometimes on impulse.
All right. I'll accept your apology. Kiss my foot.
Alec, Alec, Adris, that's gay. Don't do it.
Is that what you had to do to the Thane when he came back? Is that like how it's changing around here?
Oh, shit.
Are you gonna do it, or am I gonna kill all of you and throw you in the crag?
Would the Thane be happy about that? Would your partner? Is that whatever you're calling him?
Good old Daddy-O.
I mean,
I'm gonna look over towards the Southwood and be like, would he be happy about that?
geez, this is going really south. If you guys get what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Maybe we just digress from here, right?
Yeah, I'm thinking
Right?
that's what happens. I don't want, being perfectly honest, despite our disagreements, I don't want any more blood to be shed than apparently already was shed here. So, I'll talk to the Thane and perhaps we just go our separate ways after this. I'll hand you my card.
You hand him the card.
I say I'll do it after I,
Okay.
talk with the Thane.
You see, he's very unhappy with the solution of all this. Still,
I'm aware.
it would take 2 seconds. Just do it.
I could, or I could not.
All right, then. You see, he starts walking back down the thing. You see, he goes back to his chair.
All right.
You just hear him in the distance. You're watching him in this, and he's like, "Hey, bitch!" And you see he kicks Tanner into the hole.
Oh, shit.
All right, have fun with that thing. Oh man, I could still hear him screaming.
All right, I'm going up to the thing. I'm just whispering into Plato. We get a chance to throw him in there. I will not complain if we can take it.
All right. I like the way you think.
But also, don't do anything like that again.
All right. I'll play it cool.
Out of character, I want to say it took a lot of restraint to not follow up the. It looks like things have changed around here. What do you mean? Like making you look like a bitch? And just adding the third one in. It took a lot of restraint.
You guys climb the stairs to the top where Cassian Vale would be, the Storm Lord, the Thane of lightning and storms. You come up to the door to the Hall of Whole Foods,
Phenomenal.
and its large stone doors creak open as the south wind just controls a little conveyor to open it up. And he's like, all right, guys, just have fun.
We'll try.
Hey, for real, did you guys really not know where Stormy was?
No.
Shit. He's going to be so pissed. He likes to flip a coin and kill one of us if one of them die. Yeah.
Oh, that's...
Yeah, so if you really don't
There
know where
seems to
he's...
be a lot of just indiscriminately killing people around here.
Oh, no, like, it's like, it's got 4 sides at least, but
Well,
if it lands on the one
four-sided
of the
coin.
person, yeah, if one of us doesn't report back, he flips a coin. If that person died, actually, he reforms us. So
Wait. I'm just trying to wrap my head around the 4-sided coin.
it's like a dice.
Oh, so it's the dice.
Yeah.
Okay, all right. That was a...
So if one of you dies, he'll bring you back?
Well, no, he'll always bring us back. It's like, it's kind of, I think it's like an older brother sort of situation. Like, we do something wrong, he flips it and he kills one of us. But, at the end of the day, he brings us back.
Okay,
It's like
sounds
a
familiar.
disciplinary action, just his version of it.
Yeah, sometimes he makes us wait like a couple, a little bit of time.
You know,
I mean, in the past, before everything, it was like, oh, you have to wait like 20 years and then you come back.
You know what? It's y'all's traditions.
Yeah. Hopefully he comes back.
I mean,
Sounds like some cultural relativism here.
It does. It
so
really
are
does.
you saying that their morals are correct for their culture?
I'm saying I don't have the energy to argue right now. Given that I just saw one of my friends get tossed into a pit, and I couldn't do anything about it. But yeah.
that sucks, man. I'm sorry about that. Yeah, Bryce kind of runs everything down there, and
Exactly.
I mean, it kind of works productively, honestly. I mean,
This was my home.
all right, guys, nice knowing you. Have fun.
All right, okay. I guess, whatever. We'll just walk on the thing and die, I suppose.
Yep.
No, we're not going to die.
Hopefully not die.
We will say, Aloys, when you start to stir, you're not fully awake yet, but you're like getting close to.
Hello, Islos friend.
He is like slowly waking up. You walk into the room. It is as the aisles of a Whole Foods are. You walk through the aisles of plentiful foods that are all overpriced, and get to the end where Sigma Chi Coleman never instilled like a throne or anything like that. It was actually just a ledge where he could look off the side of the mountain piously. And then he would always like educate people by being like teaching about the stars and stuff from there, laying down, looking out to the world and just like gazing upon it. And sometimes you would do pull-ups from the side of the mountain and the joke would be you're lifting the world. Some fun stuff like that. He really, really taught you about like enjoying the workout aspect of everything. You guys see as you walk towards where the ledge is here, you finally come to the figure that had called to you before, a large entity, not bound by flesh perfectly. It has peeled away skins that lightning just glows out of it. You see a dark cloak and leathers kind of hang from the entity, and a brimmed hat holds on it, and you guys see a large portion of its arm is severed and has this long curved blade on it. And the figure turns profiling slightly to the side, recognizing you guys being here as it's looking out, and voice calls out to you finally, and it's something you've only in so long have heard. Monk Adris. Well, it's been some time.
It certainly has.
It turns full round to where you can see it. If in a very far off sense, at one point in a life, this could have been considered a man. But the elements of magic have warped him beyond reason. As you gaze to him now, he is not any entity that should be, by no means would this be considered natural. Like, this is beyond the scope of anything you've perceived before. Well, who are these few?
These are my companions.
Interesting. Only some should have been able to cross that border.
Well, we also did climb a mountain. So, some of them are still recovering from that.
I have a knowledge of what's blood of my blood, and none of these are mine.
I mean,
How did you cross? Humor me.
Alright, well. The barrier needs to be crossed by one with your blood, correct?
Okay.
It is a technicality.
Oh, I guess it took you a couple times to figure it out.
Yes, it did.
Sees the 3 unconscious bodies.
You would be right in that.
Well, it would be a shame if I didn't bring you back to me. You did me a service, and you did your trial of the mountain or whatever. Hey, before this mountain was whatever your order is now, this was my home, and it will be my home from this point on. Well, not everyone seemed to like that, but I'm not one to be negotiated with. I am a force. You cannot deny nature. Looks to you, Veralden, and like squints his eyes in on you. What is wrong with this one?
The fact that he can't do magic? Or is it something else you're looking
He's like reading Veralden like a book in some way, like the way he's looking over you.
thumbs up.
I don't know what's wrong. Okay. All right, shackled one. I'm sorry for what has happened.
Thumbs up again? Edris, I'm gonna really need you to take hold of this conversation here.
Starting to get fucking awkward, man.
If I may ask, why
now?
I mean, why have you called me here?
Oh. Where are my manners? Adris, I have to thank you. You've done wonders for me. Listen, I don't know how you did it, but listen, we have been trying for so long to get
Have a child.
that too. We have been trying so long to recover the hearts.
I am.
Listen, your ancestors, not you understand what I mean. The humans of this land, elves and all them.
Suppose I don't have ancestors, technically.
No?
At least not in the conventional sense.
He doesn't seem to fully understand. You're not human. Interesting. Well,
Not sure what it means either.
we, as a collective, the Thanes, we were ousted from our lands, and we would like them back.
Mhm.
Someone has done a little something to the Untamed, and I want to know what. And now there's very few people that actually have hearts within them, and they might have answers. So I'm going to need one of them. And you've given me mine back, and I'm going to need the others. Why don't you tell me where they're at?
I
Shit.
do not know. Genuinely. There are a lot of other actors out there who wish to find these hearts as well. I'm sure you are.
Oh, fucking of course they do.
Yeah, of course.
But they don't belong to them. Do they?
Don't suppose they do.
They belong to, now say it with me, the Untamed.
Play-Doh. Oh, fuck.
I'm gonna glare at Play-Doh.
That was a joke. That was out of character.
So, okay. So you're, from what I'm gathering, your goal is for the Thanes to each get their own heart back?
Ultimately, while I don't agree that I think all of the Thanes should be given their hearts back, I think some of them have more ill intentions. I would like the Thanes to have their hearts back, yes.
And what would that do for the Untamed?
Well, the Untamed, you have to think, divided their self to give power to us, her servants, the Thanes.
Mm-hmm.
Well, when she did that, she was weakened. When we were taken from this plane, it was understandable that times were changing, so a lot of us moved to the afterlife peacefully. But something happened. Someone did something to the Untamed. And I don't really know what. And I'm trying to figure out where the fuck she is. And when I look at someone
Mm-hmm.
that would be connected to a deity and is not, I would like to know why. So why don't you tell me this, shackled one? What happened to the Untamed?
I mean, word on the vine is she's dead, but just hearsay at this point.
You still pray to her?
We'll get around to that.
But you believe in her.
At one point, yes.
Gods don't just die. I mean, that might be what you might be what you all think. I would think something much worse has befallen her than death. And unfortunately, I'm going to be the one that needs to figure that out, being I'm the only Thane here doing his damn job.
I mean, to my knowledge, the only thing on this plane, or in this world, that is.
I would say so. I'm pretty sure deep beneath this mountain, we got a lady down there.
That's interesting.
Lady of Stone. She has the other heart.
Huh.
Doing an I was right dance,
Yeah.
Jaden.
So I said she had a heart and was a thing. And it was all kind of like, oh, we don't really know. And it's like, no, I was right. That makes Borovik also like, I mean, not like Adris, but like Adris. You guys like
Adris and I are brothers.
cousins.
I don't know. It's
What are you doing, step address?
this is one weird family tree, I suppose.
It's all tree.
Yeah. Oh, because that's Aldecir. I think I get it.
I was thinking the Untamed.
Well, because Untamed's
I'm
from the
unconscious.
Aldecir, and then Aldecir's a tree. And
I got one other question for you, Adris, before I probably kill you for not knowing where these hearts are at.
Oh
Why-
my god.
I would answer that question correctly if I were you.
I think answering correctly would be advisable.
what's the
Would I
question?
keep him alive though?
What's your question, though?
Why isn't it working as good?
What's not working?
When you get older,
God damn it!
So what you want to do is go down to the corner store.
Go down to
Ask the
the.
guy at the counter for a thing called Viagra, and then you can go fuck yourself.
you ever heard of Blue Chew?
Okay, what is the it?
The heart. What did you do to it?
I will tell you what I know. What
It's-
I think my story is.
It's not working. This normally anyone that picks it up, it would kill most people for picking it up. But no, some random person called Adris gets it, and I find the person named Adris, and he doesn't even know what he did to it. What did you do to it? Why isn't it working? Why?
Here is my story as I know it. I'm not lying to you. I have no reason. I mean, frankly, you are in the position of power to kill me. And so, I do not wish to lie to you or deceive you. But I am not human, as you know. I am an Adris.
Oh, fucking! It's been 1,000. What the fuck happened?
You know Mendus?
they were you can certainly tell this guy was long dead since he was dead for a long
Okay.
time before Mendus.
All right. Catching up to speed here. I'm sorry, I'm not versed in courtly politics. How do you wish to be addressed?
Lord,
All right then, Lord.
the Thunder God,
Mr.
That's actually the
Mr. Thunder.
Mr. Thunder,
Yeah.
Cassian.
Cassian or Lord? Or
Either works.
All right then.
I'm more of a casual.
Lord
Cassian. Lord Cassian? Or would it be Lord Cassian to avoid this tangent? There was a man called Mendus, who was a notable wizard after you were dead, but before the dereliction. And he somehow managed to become a god.
That's that's impossible.
It's
Truly impossible.
It is not. I should know because I am one of his creations. I actually spoke to him, and he basically confirmed as such. But he is back. He was trapped on a demi-plane, I think is the term. Right, Plato?
Yes.
Trapped on the demi-plane for during the dereliction. And he kept trying to, reach out to the mortal world and failed until he met Plato, or reached out to Plato. And one thing led to another. Details aren't important, but Mendus is now free. And so Mendus is, I guess, wandering the world right now, doing whatever gods do. But I am, I think, at least one of his first creations of this new race. They tried his hand in making. They're going to be like all the other gods, perhaps, but he made me, and I was sent to the mortal world.
So another person tries to play God, makes his own race.
I know, it's...
Simply enough. Why would anyone allow this? This is a madman.
I mean, your guess is as good as mine. I would much rather if he was still in his coffin. or
This
however he
is
should
why
be.
they needed Thanes. Forces of nature that kept men and women from reaching too far.
I actually do agree somewhat on that stance.
Oh,
Men do not belong as gods, and gods do not belong as men.
well.
But moving on, I was sent to the material world some, I believe, 23 odd years ago. And I was found by the Order of the Holy Form by Sigma Chi Coleman. And something was clearly wrong with me. I was apparently not meant to live in this world, and he brought me to this witch, I believe. You were in the memory too, right, Plato?
Yeah, some kind of witch lady.
Some kind of witch lady. But that's as far as I was able to find out. There's more in my memory. If you wish to know, Plato can uncover that, or I don't know if you can uncover that, perhaps yourself, but that is, as far as I know, the truth. That's the information I have.
He tentatively twirls some lightning in his hand. Thanes historically could move about the lands, especially ones related to Storm's Might, which would be rather ideal.
Mm-hmm.
As I move further from my origin, I feel my power wane. And I could only tell that that is damage brought to the heart, which only makes me fear the worst for the untamed. Now, I might get some answers from a very certain stone giant that lives deep beneath these mountains.
Mm-hmm.
But unfortunately, an entourage of hobgoblins small elementals that are bound to me, and even me myself can't go very far from this origin location without, well, for me, my sake, withering. I rule my domain at this mountain at the time. But if I leave far from it, I weaken. I would best be fit. I can utilize something like you all. I'll lift the barrier on you all. If you give me your word, you will do this for me.
I suppose we don't have a whole lot of choice.
Well, I mean, you could tough it out with all of my elementals and the other members of your order that have fallen to chaos.
I actually don't, in our current state, being perfectly honest, I'm unsure of that fact, but...
Well.
And then there's yourself, who I do not believe we can hope to. You are very strong, is what I am saying. And we are very tired from climbing a mountain.
I'm pretty sure your friend would shit himself if he looked at me wrong.
Perhaps. But...
Plato, he looks at you and glares.
Does he look at me wrong or right?
Wrong.
Oh, shit.
But that is to say...
From your backpack, Novelle's like, I'm into it.
As someone who also is very curious about these hearts, given I, had one at one point, would like to know how that got in me and why.
When I first became a Thane, I didn't want it. I don't think you ever want the heart to be something you have to have. But, damn, does it feel good. I'm sure you can relate.
As much as I may have hated to admit it, aside from the obvious weird feeling of magic for the first time, there was a certain feeling, perhaps. Even the magic I still have does have a certain feeling. But that all aside, I'm going to look towards the rest of the group to get their feeling, if they're conscious.
Veralden and Plato are the only two
Yes.
awake. Alosun, you're stirring awake right now.
Sleepy. Okay. I'll just wait for the decision to be made after.
Oh, okay.
I don't want to have to be filled in.
Yeah, let's go. I mean, we were going to go there anyway, right?
We agree. We accept.
Simple enough, then. I need you all to bring me the heart of the Thane of Stone. Or the entire Thane themselves. I mean, if they can see reason with me. But I would prefer... honestly, no preference. If you need to get the heart from them, though, and extract it, it'd be pretty simple enough. You just need one of the artifacts.
We mean the artifacts.
You know, that's not common now?
It's
Not
kind of a vague term, to be honest.
No, there's like
yes.
multitude of artifacts made for the gods. The Untamed, I mean, technically work kind of her artifacts, but it doesn't really work. You know, you got freaking Gauntlet, Soul Forger, gauntlets. You've got freaking lens thing. God, I can't even remember.
Oh, that one. Lunar lens. That one.
Yeah, lunar lens. That's something like that.
Oh,
They are the only real ways you can kind of well,
Wait. Mendes is a god, right?
right,
We need a godly artifact to get the heart.
right.
Blair looks at you, looks at Novell.
Maybe Bookie might have been a better option. I don't know.
I mean, I
I
think,
think Bookie would have been a better option.
I think he's more godlike, but I don't know. Maybe we'll use Novell.
Damn.
We'll just.
I
I mean,
think they're actually probably roughly
Novell just
equal.
from your bag like pops on. She's like, "You could have said something worse. I would have been into it.
okay, all right. Well,
Well, regardless,
Call me a piece of shit."
no, we're not doing that.
failing that, we at least know where one is.
Maybe I should clarify. I don't think I am or book even are probably godly artifacts.
Would Mendes even have a godly artifact?
And they're supposed to have been created pretty intricately. So I don't know if we would count as one.
Okay, they're not. They're too simple.
Maybe both of them.
I gotta
Fine.
find
At the
some
same
magic. while
time.
doing the magic.
Regardless, we at least, failing anything else, we know where one is.
Right. Well, wait, which one?
The lunar lens.
Well, we don't know what that one is.
You're right.
We know of one.
I forgot.
Just to confirm for myself, who had it again?
Who didn't?
Yes.
Yeah, everybody. Yeah.
I know it was kind of between a couple.
Jaredin, Kaldir Thane,
Mhm.
and then
The Conclave.
no, I already said him.
Jaredin.
Hold on, I'll remember her name. What is?
No,
Great.
he was the priest person.
I know Grace's,
Davis Rockcrusher.
Davis
okay.
Rockcrusher.
Yeah.
I was like
Okay.
Grace's character's father.
Yes. Cordelia's dad.
Apologies
Cordelia.
for the chaos. A lot has happened, even within recent times. So we might need to find an artifact.
Kind of aligns.
Well, I think that might be your first start, but I need that thing.
That's fair. All right. Well, is there anything?
I'll lift it.
Okay.
I trust you enough to do this job. But
Well,
just know if you wrong nature, nature can wrong you back.
I am aware of that. But
Oh, by the way, do you know any shortcuts up the mountain? That way, whenever we come back to you, we don't have to do with the whole climbing the mountain thing again.
The goddamn
literally
pet
an elevator.
shortcut.
yeah, the pet.
The pet shortcut.
Yeah,
Goddamn.
that one.
There's literally an elevator.
That is what I took.
We've already passed the trials. It's not like
Oh.
Sinkai Hogan's
But we're
spirit's
not.
gonna
But
stop
we're
us
not
or anything.
pets.
But it's a shortcut.
I know, but we're not pets, so it won't work. We're not gonna be able to go through.
Plato,
Oh, I understand.
Plato. If he took it, we can take it.
No.
Well, he's a god, or he's a
Joey,
Dane.
Are
He's
you calling
thing.
him a
Hold
pet?
on,
No.
I'm not a god.
Joey. Unironically, just use magic to go up the mountain. Like just teleport.
Well, no, though I can't teleport. I don't have that spell. I can fly, but that doesn't work.
It sounds like a you problem.
We'll take the pet entrance, whatever.
But I'm not
That's
a
not
pet.
what he
I don't want
wants.
to be.
He
I don't want
wants
to be.
to swim.
I will.
I don't
I
want to be
will-
delegated as a
Okay,
pet.
climb the mountain.
up the normal way.
No.
We could do that and
He
then
wants
actually
to,
ask the
'cause he
seer
wants to.
questions.
See
Listen,
the
I did it once. I did the trials. That's enough for me.
Is there a way down?
The pet.
He looks off the ledge.
Okay, all right. You know what? Wait a minute. Wasn't there some connection between like the top of the order and down there? Because Sigma Chi Coleman's down.
Stephen Kai Coleman's down there.
Is it through? Oh my god. Oh no. Try to remember.
Well, I'm sure that's a problem for you to deal with.
Yes, I suppose it is an us problem.
Shackled one, I'm going to go ahead since you're in my domain and lift your shackle.
Whoa, what?
You could be able to do magic.
Step forward to me.
Novell? That's a Novell line right there.
No. Novell would shackle you more.
Novelle's just like, I mean, I can tie you up if you want.
I'm good.
I think he meant his shackles getting lifted.
Not interested in whatever kink that is.
It's
It's not a kink.
It's
Yeah, we should go.
I mean, I don't have to do it's done.
it already happened.
Damn, bro, you were raped. Sorry.
As long as you are in my domain, you have access.
To like
You could
your
connect to.
vault, like your bank account.
I think he means magic.
You've got a very weak but existing line now.
What line is he connected to?
Like you could touch roots. Like
Varalden, magic. You can do that now. Welcome to the club.
As long as
yeah,
you're
$1 million gold. Kazam.
it only goes listen, it only is gonna go out. It's only gonna last for as long as you're on this mountain.
Sure, I can do magic now. In air quotes that people can't see. Summon gold.
This is not
That's how it works.
Yeah.
I cast gold.
This is very offensive, by the way.
He's just being really magic racist right now.
I cast detect magic. Guys.
You start to see stuff around you that
Oh,
glows.
shit.
Actually,
He said the magic word, the name of the spell.
You unintentionally detect magic around you, and it consumes a spell slot of one you don't know how many you have.
I'm out of spell slots.
It's not a real spell slot from your character sheet.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say I've been out for a minute.
While you are up here, you can ritually cast detect magic. I let you cast it for as an action here
Okay.
because it was funny, but you can ritually cast detect magic, which lets you see basically things that you would use that enhance your senses are spells that you can do.
Okay.
well, there you go. Magic.
You are blinded by all the magic in the air. You see
Yeah.
the little strands that come off of Plato. You see Adris has little strands off of him.
And
Oh,
then
y'all
there's
are just-
Cassian Vale,
You
who
know,
is
Cassian Vale, which is just like a glowing light.
I understand now. Y'all are really disconnected from reality here.
I will lift this from you all now, but you will still be suspect to the vulnerabilities of lightning, just in case you betray me and whatnot.
okay.
I'll put my faith in something if the Aldacer will not answer me right now.
All right.
And he lifts it, and Borvik, Aelazrin, you wake up. Aldacer wakes up.
Woohoo!
Lysair just looks at you, Adris,
I know.
with the eyes of, I know what you did.
I know. I'm sorry.
Aelison's right. See, guys, it'll be fine.
Aelazrin,
Where are we?
Oh,
you sit before the Thane of Storms
yeah,
on
Does he
the
look
ground.
like a Thane of Storms?
Yeah, he looks like a Thane of Storms.
So is this the guy?
yeah. That's Cassian.
The
Hey, I
guy.
heard this is like your Adris's best buddy or something.
I wouldn't
guys are
say
pals.
best buddy.
We talked, and he's not going to kill us right now, but we need to find the Heart of Stone, or at least the Thane of Stone. Correct?
Lysair also goes and looks at you and with the face of like, I told you.
Yeah, you did. You did. You really did. I'm sorry.
Wait,
When
actually,
I was
unironically,
sitting there, I
there-
was sitting there with Jane, like, you should just go talk to him. I was like,
I'm gonna leave now. I'm gonna head out.
Oh, where are you going?
He's got magic. He doesn't need anything else.
Proud. Where are you going?
I step outside.
Proud. And
Brown, and you step outside.
don't be tweaking in front of the
I
order.
cast, Door of Time.
Nothing happens.
Proud. Buddy.
All right, hold on.
Actually, I have the
Hold on, I
funniest
want to see where this
shit.
goes.
Just see how this goes.
Just you super dumb or actually very fun spell that also just sometimes seems dumb. You say Dwarf Time and you unintentionally cast a spell like Beast Bond. And all I'm gonna say, I don't know the exact wording of Beast Bond, but I know there's spells similar to it. All I'm gonna say this does is just because it's the nature of on this mountain and stuff, you can see through the eyes of Choki for a little bit.
Oh.
So
Huh.
far off to the Northlands, past Inthria, up towards, up along the river, on the outskirts of where the war was, you see Choki grazing back down the river, all the way back down to Imrith, and you're just seeing through his eyes. It looks like he's walking back to Imrith,
Okay. All right.
and you don't know how to end it.
All right. I'll
You feel
Waits
the-
for the spell to hit.
I think it doesn't
I'm
last
just gonna
that
sit
long.
down and wait for them to finish it there, and then I gotta like borrow Play-Doh.
All right.
Yeah, you guys are sitting there. The Thane actually walks up and offers a hand to help you up, Aelazrin.
Oh, thanks.
And he helps you to your feet.
See, I
Um,
told you he was cool. Adris was really nervous about meeting you.
I did want to kill him
He
at
did.
first.
Yeah.
Why? I thought you guys were, well, fair, knowing this group.
He looks a little confused.
Sorry, Jimmy just gave the most like, what the fuck look.
Adris, if you or your friends do anything to betray me, I'll just destroy the rest of this order.
Yeah, I figured that something like that was going to happen. I mean,
And return empty-handed, well, we'll figure it
Aelistrin just starts
I mean-
laughing when he hears that.
out. Oh, the destroying the rest of the order?
Bryce is running it.
Are we
No.
planning on betraying him?
What would we betray him for?
I don't know. Just
Why
seems
would you
like kind
betray
of
me?
I don't
our
think we-
thing.
Sorry,
Can.
alternatively, what would constitute betraying?
Not giving the hot.
Do you have a family for them to kill?
I think it's just not doing what he says.
My family was already all killed.
Okay, so they can't do that one.
Not doing what he
Um,
says.
Are there
It's
any secrets you guys are keeping from him?
more just disobeying than
Well, the
betraying.
Lady of Stone would be keeping a secret from us.
Yeah, but that's not us, so.
Not telling him the secret that she was keeping, perhaps.
That would be something.
Well, did he ask for it?
I do want it.
Oh, okay, then yeah.
That'd just be kind of disobeying, not really.
I think that.
That's a
Betraying.
good point.
I think they're kind of one and the same. In this case.
Well, I'll put you all up. Go ahead and have yourself. I've got guests here already, but you guys can go stay in the spare rooms and the back rooms of the Whole Foods.
Oh, thank
Back
God.
rooms of the Whole
I need to
Foods.
sleep.
Yes, we might need to rest
You could set out first thing in the morning.
Would be
That'd be
fine.
I
fine.
feel like I
A
came
lady
back, or I just
Estelle.
came back from the
Ooh.
dead.
All right, let's go to Whole Foods.
You guys peruse around
I'll
Whole
get y'all
Foods for a
something.
little. Plato, you see Vraldin just
Uh-huh.
distraughtly sitting outside
I
staring.
cast undo action.
Varel, if
His
you,
eyes are glowing white.
I shake him out of it. Varaldin, wake up.
Oh,
You break his concentration.
is that you, Plato?
Yeah. Hey, if you want, I can walk you through some of the things you could do if you want.
Yeah,
I
I
don't
really
know.
only need like one thing.
What? Yeah. What's up?
Is there a spell?
Uh-huh.
Because
Probably.
magic works like this.
Yes. It does work.
Is there a spell that could undo an action made in a previous time frame, or however you magic people say it?
But yes, but
Like,
There is?
It's called undo every bad thing I've ever done.
yeah,
could
that.
you wish that? I don't know. I mean, I feel like that just says you could do whatever. I mean, yes, but you can't do it. Yo ass ain't doing it.
What was it called again?
It's called Wish. It's
I cast Wish.
Nothing happens.
Okay, that didn't work.
yeah.
Novelle just flies out. She's like, honey, no.
Well,
All
if you want, me and Novell were thinking about trying to get over to the Order of Hot Yoga. If you want to come with us,
We
Please don't.
are doing that.
I actually wonder what's happened.
And if he can't make it, I told him if he can't make it, I'm pegging him.
oh,
Jesus Christ.
What does
I
that?
cast Erase Memory.
It fails.
I don't know what that means, but I don't like it.
you're gonna have to cast Wish twice now.
No. There's definitely a spell that erases memories.
There is. It just doesn't work.
Oh, I could go in his memories and make him relive it.
Yeah, you can. You can
Hey,
make Ralph
speaking of going into
relive his
memories,
trauma.
hey, before we go to sleep,
Yeah.
you want to do that?
Sure. I want to go to hot yoga first. You want to come with me?
Can't.
Why not?
There's no bridge. There's no way across.
Well, we can. What if we find a way?
Just cast
Gotta
Repair
climb up
Bridge.
the other mountain, bro.
I'm gonna put my shoulder,
Alec,
my hand on his shoulder. I'm gonna put my hand on his shoulder and be like, "We're going to sleep, Plato.
Address. Love always finds a way.
We're
That's the
going to
point.
sleep, Plato.
Come on,
read
you don't
that
even want to
somewhere.
try?
I'm going to sleep."
All right, you can go to sleep.
You guys all
Grabbing
head to
some-
your different
I
rooms.
impulsively try to get some kombucha, but I realize what has happened.
Yeah, you see all the kombucha in the Whole Foods is sold out and been replaced with like Rock Lock Light, the shittiest of beers.
Man.
It's not even Orn Light.
One light. These guys don't even have a
It's
one
and
light.
there's new Orn Light.
Oh.
Nope, I'm going to sleep. Nope. No nightmare will be worse than this.
Okay,
Yeah, you all get your respective rooms to go to and such.
we'll start simple. I cast Create Whip.
Nothing happens.
Thorn whip? Question mark.
Yeah, I'm gonna be real, Varaldin. You're trying to do shit way out of my league, and
It's funny because I'm assigning spells in my head like that would be like Fabricate.
same.
Or thorn whip.
It's like, here, why don't you start smaller? Try Fire Bolt.
The fuck is that?
It's
You mean
like
fire blast?
Raldon's still having no idea what it is.
But like, there's not anything we need to set on fire right now.
Yeah, but you could still try it.
So the rooms are laid out in very the rooms are laid out in very like traditional style of like there's not like full beds, there's just like little mats on the ground and they've got like sliding doors and stuff. As you guys turn in Plato, you definitely realize that Address does not want you going to the Order of Hot Yoga.
All right.
You can't. You actually physically can't.
All right, I'll take
Can
your
I?
word for it.
No.
This
What about-
Can you
godforsaken
teleport
place.
5? I don't
The
think
moment
to
you
say
fly
it.
out of
No,
the
answer that
boundary,
question. Can I
Mhm.
teleport what?
500 feet?
Yes.
Well then.
I think exactly so.
On that note, Plato, would you like to go to the Order of Hot
Actually,
Yoga?
on
Yes.
that note, wait a minute. Wait. Can you take me as well?
I
My
only got one
man.
man.
I want to see what has happened.
Rock, paper, scissors, or something. Honestly, Lacer wants to go too.
Hey, you want to play punchies for it?
Okay, let's play a fair game.
Let's play punchies.
Let's
for it.
play
No,
Magic
we're
Ease.
at
What
the
about-
order. We should play punchies. For it.
Okay, it's like if I said, "Hey, let's have a cast off." Like, come on, let's
But
play
we're
completely
not
fair.
at the Magic. We're not at the School of Wizardry. We're at Mendes' I don't know, pimp house or whatever.
Uh-huh.
We're at the Order of the Holy Form.
Yeah,
Yeah,
if
we
you-
play punchies
No.
here.
Me and Lacer are
I mean-
gonna go to the Order of Hot Yoga.
You know what?
While they're distracted bickering.
Really, is this really the order anymore? It's really different. We should have a drink off if we're going
Can you
based on what's
teleport
going
there
on
and back?
here.
I can teleport there.
oh. Elizrin, you teleport to the Order of Hot Yoga. You and Lasser wind up on the top of this mountain, only to find now the Order of Hot Yoga has been abandoned. The houses have been destroyed.
Oh, that's
Here.
sad.
There's howling winds here. It's not within this safety parameter here. You and Lasser are freezing up here.
Is there any sheltered area?
There's some structured buildings that have collapsed down partially. You can kind of put yourselves up in there.
I'll put myself up in there and try to make a fire.
Yeah, you guys get a little tiny fire going.
Okay. We'll chill there for an hour.
You guys take a short rest there. And you guys,
I'm not fucking with my stats right now.
you see Elizrin comes back an hour later.
So
He's
what was
covered
that?
in like ice.
You good?
I mean, it's just a little chilly, but there's nothing. Just
Nothing.
a bunch of ruins. It kind of reminded me
Oh.
of my town, but instead of fire, it was cold.
That's sad.
I
I'm going to
guess.
sleep now.
Plato, you're going off to bed. Borvik, you're going off to bed. You guys are all heading off to
I'm gonna
bed.
cry myself to sleep. Hey, Varaldin, how do you do that?
Damn.
Sleep.
No,
Yeah, fair
cry.
enough. Yeah, I'm gonna cry myself to sleep.
I don't know if
I have a
Rylan sleeps.
question.
Plato,
Yeah.
as you're heading off to bed,
Right.
you see someone walk past you, and at their waist, they have a belt on that has a chained book at it. You can identify this as a spell book as they walk past you.
Uh-huh.
And they're accompanied by another person that, another individual that doesn't have a spell book, but they look like they have little scales growing off of them. It's not like a dragonborn like is
Oh.
wont, but
Oh.
looks like a human with scales going off
understand.
of them slightly.
Well, I'm into freak shows. I'll pop out of my tent.
Which tent do you have?
Tent B.
We have,
Well, we
don't
have
need
two
tents,
tents. We have 2 tents, and we have enough tents for 4
Plato,
people.
we
so-
have rooms.
Huh?
We have rooms, right?
Yeah, you guys have bedrooms.
Yeah.
I'm a tent guy. I don't know what to tell you.
Okay.
I like
Alright,
to.
I'll
I
let
like
you-
to think he set the tent up on the bed in the room.
I'll give you the tent from Lasser's saddle.
I like to make forts. I don't know what to tell you. That's my thing. Fun
Yeah.
fact.
You tail behind these two individuals. You see a rather husky looking man who's got brown hair that's fleeting. What's up?
I wanted to interject because it could potentially evolve. Is it between the hours of 1 a.m. to 5 a.m. right now?
Probably not. Not
Okay,
yet.
then I'm going to be following Plato
Okay. Why are you following Plato?
because I wanted to spend time with him.
Oh,
Lasser's going to be sleeping in the
Oh,
room,
okay.
but
You see, you see Plato leave his room and just start heading. Looks like he's tailing some people.
I'll join him.
You see,
A triple tail.
yeah, you see Aelizrin's tailing you now.
We look like a duckling is following their mother goose.
Yeah, you guys all hear Aelizrin and Plato walking down the hallway.
I'll peek out. See what they're doing. I won't join them
Okay.
yet, but like I'm just gonna be like.
You
"What's
see
going
two
on?"
other individuals they appear to be following.
Do they look like they're going anywhere?
They look like they're heading back to like one of the main rooms, like where they have tables at a Whole Foods where you can eat food and stuff.
Okay, all right. I'll get back to sleep.
Okay, Borvik, do you do anything?
Oh, absolutely. Can I follow them?
Yeah, you tail Aelizrin, who's tailing Plato, who's tailing the two individuals. Vraldin, are you doing anything? Are you trying to practice magic in your room?
Borovic doing anything?
Borvik is tailing
Yeah.
is tailing
Oh,
Aelizrin, who's tailing
That's right,
Plato,
that's
who's
right,
tailing the
that's
other
right,
two.
You just said that. I will continue trying to cast undo action
Okay.
or return to the past.
So it's just a really sad room going on.
yeah. It's very.
He's
very-
whimpering,
people who are
saying
saying are both
I'm
really
convinced
sad.
it's the wording.
Yeah, you're trying different paraphrasing what you say in different ways.
Swish and
It must be in Elvish.
You should start trying different languages too. Yes. So I was describing this person. You can see he's got thin brown hair that is fleeting from his head. It looks like his body itself seems to be more of a mainstay for the hair, as he's a very hairy individual. And he looks to have like an assortment of different types of pipes, vials, or on a sash that kind of runs over his body, and these white and gold vestments. His tunic itself has a very deep neckline that goes down to his barrel chest, which has just hair popping out of it. You can see an encroachment of these blue scales on the back of his neck, on the side of his face. Accompanying him is what you could only assume to be some form of other wizard,
Mm-hmm.
as you see the notable spell book. They have dark skin. She looks to have curly black hair that's worn down. She's wearing an emerald kirtle over a black smock that's has the chained leather book on at her waist. It is an ivory bound tome, so it's like bound in bone.
Ooh.
And those two go to this table in the middle of the Whole Foods, and looks like they pick up their food at the food counter and then go sit down.
Okay.
And they just start dining together. You guys have walked in like a hodgepodge of people back to back to back to back. I'm sorry, there's only 3 of you, so back to back to back. Plato, you walk in. Okay, go ahead.
We're gonna make friends. I'm gonna grab a plate and then naturally sit over to their table.
Okay.
I'm gonna grab a plate and then coolly sit over to their table.
This
Hey,
spot
Elizabeth,
taken?
what is his definition of cool in this moment? 'Cause I'm sure that changes too. What he thinks is cool.
You know, like cool.
All right, so you're like sly. You're trying to be sly about it. And
Yeah, it's like, you know, you
All
got the shades on, but sunglasses aren't a thing. So,
well,
but like, imagine if he had sunglasses on and just kind of like slid in. And was like,
yeah, roll a
sup?
just roll a raw charisma check here.
Roll a riz check.
It's one of those situations where you give yourself a, hey, this could make it worse.
All right, raw charisma.
Yeah.
That's a 5.
Okay.
Good
His
lord.
definition of cool right now is cramping your style so hard.
Oh
Plato.
my god.
But Alozrin, you feel freaking like you've never been smoother in your life.
Of course.
Borvik,
Yo.
you were tailing Alozrin. You were
Mhm.
tailing Plato.
Right.
What are you doing? They're all sitting down at a table with some random people.
Is there food?
There is food.
Is there drinks?
Oh, yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna get an armful of just like cups of
Sorry,
drinks.
Let's go.
I want to clarify. I like slide in and be like, so, how's the food?
Not thinking, like the initial person not thinking you're cool, the guy just like responds. He's like, yeah, it's all right. I guess you could say that. Yeah. Cool. Sure.
And then Borvik.
Borvik
As soon as I
walks-
realized we're not sneaking, we're just like getting stacks of tankers. Like, all right, you'll see there's drinks over here.
You sit down. You guys all sit down. Guy looks up and he's like, so, what brings you all here? You here, friend with a thing?
We were friends with a friend of a thing.
A friend of a friend of a thing.
Yeah, I guess we're all kind of friends with
Snaps. Yeah.
it now. All right. Sorry.
Oh,
Sorry, excuse my son here. He's still trying
Not
to
your son.
socially acclimate.
yeah.
How old even are you?
The lady interjects. She's like,
Not
you have
old
a
enough.
kid?
Not you.
No. Oh, sorry. It's like a local thing. It's some slang. It's very cool.
You're calling me a goat?
These lands are very
Yeah, it's cool. What am I saying?
interesting.
What brings
Gustan.
y'all here? Y'all don't look like from here. We're not from here.
No, I'm not from here. Neither is my friend Gustan here.
Pulling from Plato's book, seeing its girl. Yeah, you're from the order Hot Yoga, right?
She laughs a little. She's like, no.
Yeah, that place got fucked.
Okay. All
Right,
right.
Plato like nudges his arm.
Yeah. Well, I noticed that book there, fellow chucker, eh?
That's not really how I would prefer to my profession in the art of,
Oh, sorry. Just another local expression. I'll try to speak more universally, I guess.
well, yes, a practitioner by some means.
Wow. Can I take a look at your book and you could take a look at mine?
She kind of looks you over for a second. Well, maybe we could come to some form of agreement, but I don't just share pages with people.
No.
No, when you're making rather acute and recent discoveries, you don't necessarily hand all that information out for free. I mean, I've got worlds of information in my tome that, one glancing over might glean some additional information. I think maybe, I don't know, parting with some form of additional thing, I might share my spell book.
Well,
but-
my spell
What
book
kind
is...
of cute discoveries? Like little animals?
No,
Or
we're being cool, Borvik. No cute animals.
are you
Yeah,
telling,
no,
you're
lame.
telling me animals aren't cool?
Hey,
No,
bitches
they're
love
lame.
animals. Calm down.
What do you mean, Plato?
Look, my book's pretty cool too. I'll just flop Novella on the desk and let her do her magic. That's a magic joke for those. Okay.
Novell sits silently.
I'll smack her a little bit.
Oh, she can't resist
You
that.
don't. She doesn't do anything.
Uh-huh.
Novell, help us out. Novell, please.
So begins the gaslighting
Hold on,
Plato
hold
arc.
on, though. Plato.
Novell, you're
I got
fucking
this.
embarrassing me in front of the fucking cool magician lady. Come on.
I pick up Novell and I just hand her to Borovic.
Novell, we're talking about cute things. Do your thing.
You throw her back on the table.
Quick
No,
thing.
Borovic,
Quick thing.
massage her.
Oh, definitely rub the spine a little bit. Novell, do your thing. We're talking cute things. I want to see more cute things.
She stays silent still.
Damn.
Interesting.
Well, point being, my book's pretty special too. I have quite a few notes in here. I'll leave it at that. There's some obtuse.
I think I can take a
Discoveries.
look at your book and know quite what's going on.
Are you a practitioner too?
Yes, I don't even need a book.
What?
Same.
He gets it.
Oh,
Can I just clarify, how common are talking spell books? Do we look like freaks rubbing this book and trying to get it to talk?
That
Or do
book
they
does
understand?
not talk clearly.
Right, but do they know that we could have a talking book and we're trying to get it to talk? Or are they just like, why the fuck are they
You
rubbing
guys
this
have,
book?
you haven't seen any other talking spell books.
Okay, cool.
quite unique.
Good. I just want to know how weird we just looked.
You looked very weird.
Okay. Cool.
What's
I don't need spell books. I can do it. I'm good at it.
Yeah.
One day I woke up and I was like, oh, I could do magic.
okay? One
That's
of
what
those.
happened to me. I lit myself on fire.
I've been doing it my whole life.
One of those
All of
gifted
them?
type. Wait, what?
Yep, always, whole life, magic.
How old are you?
40.
What? You're
You've been
40?
doing magic for 40 years?
Yeah, sure.
What about the dereliction?
Yeah, sure, whatever.
Okay, this guy's clearly not an intelligence-based
Deception?
caster.
You don't know. Yeah, you can roll an insight.
It's just like,
Okay, insight. I got a 19.
I
a
got
9.
15.
Not, sorry, and I got an 8.
Aelazrin, this dude's clearly not. This dude somehow has done magic for his whole life. But
Holy shit, I know a guy like you.
oh, yeah, you do?
Yeah, actually, I think I know 2.
Borovic, you catch on real quickly because you've used this lie before. You've told people you've done magic your whole life. This was a fun fact, just so you know. You've told people you've done magic your whole life before, and you know this dude's doing the exact same thing because you could tell he must be some form of sorcerer as well.
Nice. I just give him a wink.
Winks
Does he
back.
know what kind of sorcerer he is?
It's like, what are you doing with your eye?
Sorry, it's another local thing.
I think this man might be dumber than I am.
Let's not get crazy.
I think that dwarf over there might have an eye twitch.
Well, you know, I'm more interested in sharing notes with wizards.
Well, I mean, I'm like a wizard.
I know, but I want a wizard, not like a wizard.
Whatever. I mean, we could do magic without books. We're
That's
not
what I used to say, and I'm
Freaking
saying the same
losers
thing this
that
whole time.
don't do magic with books.
So
Who needs
what,
to
is he
read?
like a Darastrix or something? Or no, that's not the right word. Darahar? Darahar sounds right.
Yeah, you Darahar.
That's not an insult. It's just kind of a
You dirty Darahar.
It kind of sounds like one when you say it like that. It's not, but yeah, the girl looks back over. Well, you might have some interesting things in your book. Back in Rel, we have a certain confidence in our magic that the other parts of the lands don't seem to understand. And I don't think that, don't get me wrong, some, I don't know, backwoods wizard might
Backwoods.
know something about true wizardry. I mean, sure, your notes might be decent, but you weren't probably formally trained.
Well, have you ever heard? I actually was formally trained.
Really?
Yeah, I had a guy.
What academy did you go to?
Actually, I didn't go to an
Private
academy.
school.
Yeah, I was actually homeschooled. But I actually had a former master. I actually
You might know him.
graduated, if you will. Have you ever heard of Mendus by chance?
Yeah, everyone has heard of Mindus.
Yeah.
actually the Thane didn't. So
Well, yeah, obviously he was dead.
So
Said
not
everyone. So
everyone.
does everyone, or has everyone not heard
Right,
of
everyone
Mindus?
that knows a thing or two about
I
magic,
didn't
but
know about
obviously
Mindus
he
till I met
doesn't.
This guy.
You can't just say everyone who knows Mindes
Yeah,
knows
we're getting
Mindes.
really
That doesn't
mixed
make any fucking sense.
signals here.
Well,
You
this
see,
is
Gustan's like, they have a point. I mean, not everyone. Okay, just
I
because
was
you
wrong.
didn't
This
even
man's
know about
wise.
Mindus.
Sounded like a lot of people don't know who Mindus
Okay,
is.
sorry. The plebeians don't understand about Mindus.
right.
All right, I
So-
don't know what that word means, but it's rude.
No, of course it's not.
But look, people like you and me, I actually was in contact with Mendus's book. I don't know what you'd call. I guess
Where
a
did you come in
book
contact with it? How'd you get it?
through my old mentor, Dr. Jaquaeus.
Dr.
You were trained by Jaquays. He got. She stops herself. He got laughed out of. Oh. Okay. Yeah, sure. You're the apprentice to Jaquays. Okay.
Well, no, I was, and then I was the apprentice to Mendis
Oh
himself.
yeah, I'm sure.
I mean,
Have
What
you
are the
heard?
rules on fighting people in this camp?
Well, here, have you heard of Bookie or Novell?
No.
Well, it seems like you don't know much about Mendis at all. Then maybe I don't need to look at your book.
Plato, she kind of keeps insulting you. It sounds like you should challenge her to a book off.
A book off, you say?
Yeah, where you each take the other person's book for an hour, and whoever can learn the most spells, wins.
Okay, I mean, well, it'd be kind of a one-sided deal. If she got to know all my spells, and I got to know her.
Well, I mean,
Most
you're the
likely
better
subpar
wizard, so
spells.
you'd be able to learn more, right?
Yeah, I mean, I just don't know if I'd get much use out of it at this point. I mean, she clearly
That is
doesn't know.
true.
She doesn't know.
Hold on. I wouldn't turn down a book off.
I mean, if you think you can hang, I mean, to be honest, I had high intentions coming into this this meeting here, but I mean, you don't know Bookie, you don't know Novell, you're trashing Dr. Jaquays, who was really, I mean, a father figure to me whenever I left my father.
He was a father figure whenever you left your father?
Yeah, when I left my father, he was my new father, and then I mean, Mendis was really a father to me until he fucked me over like my. It's a complicated relationship I have, but
It is true, we have met Mendis.
Yeah, but Mendis is dead.
No, he's
No, it's
not.
just an arsehole.
not
For
anymore.
everyone knows he's not dead.
Yeah.
Everyone who knows Mendez knows that he's not.
She
dead.
like looks over to Guston and is like, "They're crazy."
Yeah, incite that. Tell me I'm lying.
Yeah.
You grab her book, I'll cast banishment, then we run.
You have that? Shit, all right. Not a bad plan. I mean, actually, not a bad plan. Hold on. Operation fuck this bitch? Or
That's all I'm saying.
all right, you want to trade books, fellow?
We could trade books.
All
Yeah.
right. I'll pass Novell. I'll put Novell on the table and kind of slide it over to her. It'll like skid and stop right in front of her.
All right. The book off. And I'm waiting for her to toss hers over.
She moves her over.
3,
All right. Does this book even talk? Picking it up?
It doesn't.
All right.
2,
Yeah. All right.
1. Book off!
All right. You open the book and start going through the pages immediately, and as you're going through them, you start looking at each of the different spells, and you're starting to describe them in your book. How much money do you have on you?
Jimmy's talking so fucking fast.
$180.
All right.
He also
that's
has
enough for
access
a
to my
third level
purse, which has
spell.
another 500 gold in it.
All right. So you look at the first spell. It happens to fall
And
under the
a lot
necromancy
more.
school.
Okay, next page.
All right. Happens to fall under the necromancy school.
This bitch is actually hold on. Next page.
Necromancy school.
Oh,
She only has spells in her book from the necromancy school.
Damn.
well, she's gonna fucking have her mind blown when she discovers the other schools. I mean, she's gonna look through mine. It's like, what's the one that's I only have lightning
Chromatic
blast?
orb?
Life
What?
transference.
Chromatic orb? Or do you mean your only necromancy
Like, what's the
spell?
school? Yeah, what's the school called?
Oh, evocation.
Yeah, evocation. Like, what the fuck does this guy have? Anything else?
That's what you're doing right now to her stuff too.
Yeah.
She, do you have life transference?
I do.
I thought someone mentioned it a while back, and I was like, she takes that. She's
Does
gonna
she?
spend the time to take it.
Okay.
It's probably gonna take a while, but if he hasn't produced any in the amount of time, then the first spell probably.
I'm gonna look like
wins.
a bitch.
I mean, you can
Fuck.
still scribe them to your spellbook if you just can't cast them.
That's true.
Just don't want to look like a geed.
Are there?
No, he can't comprehend them.
Oh.
He's got no comprehension
dang.
of
Like,
necromancy.
This book is written in Spanish. Oh shit.
Just write a fake spell down.
She doesn't. It would take 3 hours.
He hasn't produced anything.
I
She
know,
hasn't
but the
produced
book off's
anything.
only for an hour, right?
No one said anything.
We did.
Oh, did you say an hour?
We said an
I
hour.
said
Oh,
book
okay,
off.
okay, my
You each
bad, my
took the
bad.
book for an hour.
I do have the
because
ability-
I was playing into
Yeah,
Joey's
okay,
favor.
yeah.
It was rigged from the start.
Yeah, it's like, what do you mean?
Yeah, after an hour passes, she has like a third of a spell written down. You have nothing.
We've just been eating or talking shit the whole time. We've just been hanging
You
out.
just tossed the book back at me
Yeah,
like,
like
this
this
is
is
worthless.
useless. Yeah. Well,
Well, looks like I won the book off.
I suppose.
Well, I mean, It's not a full spell.
I mean,
so.
0 to 0 is kind of a weird way to say you won,
Yeah,
but
I
call
mean,
that a
0
tie.
to 0.3, we all know
I mean, if
wizards
we're-
work in decimals.
Don't know if we're doing partial points here.
well, look, you know,
I don't know. I kind of do think wizards do work in decimals.
so figure yourself a necromancer, huh?
I don't know what a decimal is. but-
Disgusting.
I don't know what decimal is, but they work in them. Yes, I do work with necromancy.
Do you just not want to learn the other schools? Do you have access to any other strains?
I've done a lot of focus on the school, I'll say.
Have you cut off your other strands to hone in on purely necromancy?
Please. She blushes a little. You would have to. Don't ask about my strands. There's a cultural thing you're not getting.
Okay. Oh,
So on that note, Plato, that's actually why I came here. I wanted to ask about strands.
yeah. We're gonna show everybody our strands. You want to? We're just gonna.
She looks bewildered.
I'm gonna put my strand on this table right in like a couple seconds. I don't know if you want.
Put my strands on the
Yeah, I mean,
My strands have been on the table this whole time.
yeah.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
Did we have an end goal here?
I did, but
Because I
It
already
was-
drank all my drinks.
And I drank all the ones at the counter.
There we go. See?
Wait, why are you guys here?
I thought we
wanted
were
to
gonna
ask this
fight.
guy about strands.
Yeah,
You're
we're gonna
you're
do some-
asking about strands?
Yeah, I was never trained, so.
Oh, listen, I don't know where you guys are from, but back where we're from, asking about strands is kind of a personal thing.
What are strands?
Oh, like you do with magic.
Your connection to the
Yeah, so I do fire magic.
Oh, okay, yeah. That's not a strand.
Oh, okay. So I can't cut off like any water strands.
There's
or
no
something?
such thing as water strand.
I want to lower my water
So what are
strands.
the strands then?
No, the strands are related to the schools.
Right, the schools of magic.
I can't
I've never
even
been to
mess with mine.
schools, so
I don't manipulate the strands that well.
He's a lesser caster. He can't
What the
manipulate.
fuck are
the
you
way-
talking about?
You're
I will
just
dome you.
all right, buddy.
I don't
Begin
know.
whenever you would like. Anyway,
Play- I
Do we
really
need to have a
don't-
book off?
I don't.
We
why
can't
do we
read,
have a
but
book
we're
on?
gonna have our own book off. We stare at each other's eyes and try to memorize the spells that the other person
wait,
has
you
in their
can't
head.
you can't read? They have a Borvik too. Oh my god.
No
I
starts
don't want to
bleeding.
sit here for an hour.
His eyes roll back in his head.
So to the wizards, what are strands?
So strands represent your connection to the what's the word I'm looking for? To the
Magic.
No.
The
Uh,
reach.
to the
Book
reach.
Sorry, I've fucking forgotten realms that.
Oh,
The what?
the reach, which is all the strands connect back to it. Think of yourself like part of a root system, and you have a connection to a big tree.
Oh, okay.
And that tree happens to have different things that it casts to other people. You might have connections to everything. Most people can, by all means, connect to all different strands of magic, but some people are limited to such, and some people forcibly limit themselves to such.
Yeah, like he.
Or did he do it?
well,
Well, I think it's impolite to talk about strands.
To a
so
minor-
I won't say.
to a minor degree. Funny enough, I actually cut off my strand from necromancy.
Poor decision.
Well, I got the very valuable spell you were jotting down is the one I have, so I feel like that's all I need from that school.
Oh, I just had to write something. You just didn't have shit all in your book that I wanted to write down.
Well, you're only going for necromancy spells. I mean,
Well, yeah, it's cool.
it is. It's. I mean, it's edgy. I don't know if it's cool. I
anyways,
mean,
Wasn't
So,
really worth writing down.
Why would you cut off a strand?
I guess I wouldn't. You looked away.
well, cutting off a strand would amplify another strand,
Oh, okay.
so it's a give and take there.
How do I do that then?
I don't. Can he? Could he do that? Because he's not a wizard, right?
Well, he's not a wizard?
No.
No. Okay. Well,
I'm not a sorcerer either. I don't really know what I am.
Oh. Oh, okay. I think I might have a hint of an idea of what you
Ah,
are.
he must be a cleric.
Thank you.
No gods.
No gods?
No gods.
Well, I
I've been
recommend
considering
starting to
some.
look
That,
into one.
What was his name?
Doomwing.
No.
Oh.
Close.
Desolation.
The
Yeah,
descent.
the
The
descent.
decision.
He seemed pretty cool.
I mean, if you're a big fan of devils and demons.
I haven't finished reading the Bible, so I don't know what that is yet, but we're working on it.
Okay, maybe finish that first. A very important part if you're looking into necromancy. Finish the Bible.
Hmm.
Really cool 3-day ritual.
He's not looking. Hey, look, we're not interested in necromancy, okay?
Anyways, so I cut
You
off.
haven't seen what animated hands can do for you.
So can I cut off strands?
I'm turned on right now. I don't know what that means, but I'm gonna take it.
I'm
So where
sorry.
did we land? Can I or can I not cut off strands?
It's not that you can't. It's just a lot more dangerous.
Do it.
The strands seem to be more attached to who you are, maybe.
Wizards like us, we connect into it. People that have magic in their blood or through some connections, other
Yeah,
connections,
probably blood.
it can cause irreparable damage.
Ooh.
The squeeze might. The
I'm
juice
not
might
saying
not be
you
worth the
can't.
squeeze here.
It's just it could bring harm to you or wherever you get your magic from.
Irreparable damage.
I'm good then.
It could.
I mean, I'm
What
okay
kind
with.
of harm?
Could you
Now,
could you
an
fix this damage?
An unskilled wizard who tries to lead you through that might lead you to harm.
Well, I've severed
Whereas a more proficient wizard,
What strands have you dealt with? What strands have you severed and reconnected with?
I know how to sever an evocation.
Well, I've done it.
I said I
so
know how to.
I've done it.
Oh, an evocation one.
No, he's saying he's just whatever.
Or I've
anyways.
severed a strand. I mean, you
I've
severed.
severed other people's
What's-
strands.
What's the
Okay.
harm?
Well, the strands are more like, okay, so you see how like I could pick up a sword and that's my strand. Yours is like your hand is a sword and that's your strand.
So I'll lose a hand.
Yeah. Metaphorically,
Looks over to the other wizard.
metaphorically speaking.
So what's the harm?
You could hinder yourself. It's not necessarily 100% determinable based on depends what you're trying to sever. Let's
say our sorcerer friend severed his necromancy strand.
Oh,
What
okay.
would happen to him?
Worst case
Yeah,
scenario,
worst
he
case.
dies.
Okay. What about less worse?
Well, in some light cases, and maybe a few that I've seen before, I've seen people who get temporary insanity, and sometimes they come out of it.
Okay, so this is some pretty bad irreparable damage.
Seems recoverable.
I think that's not what irreparable means.
I'm not sure what irreparable means.
normally not.
Well, don't get me
recoverable.
wrong. Sometimes they come out all right ish.
Yeah, you
They
said
can talk.
Sometimes they're fine, and sometimes it's really bad.
How many people have you done this to?
The insanity thing, or the
How many just strands have you disconnected?
other people.
There's practitioners that have done plenty. I don't actively go searching to sever strands. It's expensive, even.
So
I'll just go talk to my.
can you answer
Grandpa.
the question though?
Yeah, but how many have you done? You said you've severed other people's strands.
Oh well, it's kind of like asking someone's like, how many people have you killed?
27.
yeah, I'm
To answer the fucking question.
too many to count, honestly.
Okay, well, I've severed a few. Definitely a few. More than 5.
Okay. Were they willing,
lot of
or were you
people,
kind of like fucking them up, and you were like, "Fuck your strand, bitch"?
Is she lying?
Roll an insight check.
19. What is insight?
Wisdom.
19.
Doesn't seem like she's definitively lying to you. You don't see her sweating about it. She says more than 5 pretty confidently. But you don't know the extent. It seems like she could be undercutting by a lot.
So were these people willing, or were you like strands?
They were, I mean, they got what they wanted.
All right. I guess it doesn't matter.
I mean-
But what brings you to the mountain then? Are you gonna sever the other people's strands here? Are you the strand man? What's going on?
No, I think the topic of strands came up unbeknownst to what I wished. So
Yeah, sorry about that. I was just curious.
yeah, this kind of became a completely different topic than what I'm
Yeah,
really.
I see why you're insecure about the strand situation.
I'm not really insecure about it. I think you're trying to project onto me.
Well, no, I guess it's more uncomfortable. I guess seems like you're trying to cover
I'm not
up something.
uncomfortable at all.
And how many strands have you removed?
Do you really want to know?
Yeah.
304.
That's fucking crazy, bitch. What? Oh my god.
I mean, it wasn't 304 individual people. I mean, like,
Total strands.
probably half of those were like people.
are you just like cutting off everybody, like their whole connection to strands?
I mean, you can't truly sever someone from magic. No, it's more so like I do have to count killing people as one, like severing because they're dead.
I
mean,
guess
really.
so, but I mean,
I guess it's not a true
I
sever.
guess,
Maybe
I
I
guess I've severed strands before.
Yeah.
Well, this one's gonna skedaddle on the as the topic changes to more gruesome, and, depressing things.
yeah.
He's just gonna go back to his room or something.
Yeah, you hear as you're passing by Varalden.
Ralden is up to some things.
Oh, okay.
oh,
Not to bring the mood down, some very stupid things.
Okay.
So what do I hear from Varalden's room?
What do you hear?
So there was a whole thought process.
Uh-huh.
Ferelden's trying to do magic.
Uh-huh.
And the closest thing to that he's done is make healing potions.
Mhm.
In healing potions, he really has to fucking method act
Mhm.
to get that down. So he decides he's got a method act.
Oh, okay.
So he's like, all right, what would Plato do here?
Oh, no.
So first he starts yelling at a book,
Never the right answer.
degrading a book, if you will.
What would
Uh-huh.
Plato
And then
do?
he remembers he has a sapphire made of pure BDE in his room, in
Oh,
his bag.
no.
So he starts taking pieces of that and trying to make what I am going to call black ice or crystal meth.
Why does he keep thinking it's made of BDE?
That's literal how it was described.
No, it was described as a sapphire left in the center of the
Yeah.
explosions from
Yes.
BDE.
Was made
It
of
was
the BDE.
crafted from the magic of BDE. Whether
Yes.
it is actually BDE bound, you do not know.
But I think
he
it's
is
a
taking
reasonable
a
assumption.
crushed up gem and treating it like a drug.
Snorting crystals.
Yeah, I think it's just to shred your nostrils.
Anyways,
Literally hurt.
Let me know if it works though. Ask for a friend.
Are you like snorting it or like doing like a crack pipe?
crack pipe.
Cool.
I'm heating it up.
You you heat it up. What are you going to do with it?
I'm going to ingest it and then try and cast Undo the Burning of Kindoria.
All right.
I'm just gonna assume that's what he hears.
That's actually level 8 spell.
Yes.
It
You
just
hear
as
from
he
the
walks
other.
by, he's just like, it doesn't work that
Sorry.
way.
Sorry, hold on.
Now, as we talked before, there's a lot of chaotic magic up on this mountain.
Oh,
Just innately. So I'm gonna have you roll D100. Whether just given everything with the Thane.
Where is it? Where is
oh, the big one.
Where is my D100?
I don't
Is
know
it
where I set it
here?
down. It is around here somewhere, but just
Did I
roll
take
two
it
D10s for now.
Damn.
Sorry.
I was like, it hasn't come up in so long.
I'll have you roll two D100. There's so much that can go wrong here.
Please don't just die.
42. That's a lovely number. I love that number.
That's a good number.
Okay.
Those are pretty dice.
You're pretty dice.
Man,
Okay.
stop.
So what was the combination of words you said?
I hereby declare that I cast Undo the Burning of Kindoria.
All right. The souls of Kandorians come to the room and strike out at you, flying at you. It's really just a swarm of gnats. But you've ingested basically like actual sapphire into your body and you're tripping fucking balls right now.
Note to self, Sapphire's drug related.
Due to the nature of this sapphire's origin. And you you are plagued by a swarm of gnats for the next 30 minutes as these souls of the departed harrow you and drive you mad.
We could have had a fortune or a horrible fucking trip.
Yeah.
So you are notably screaming. You probably still have at least half of it left, and notably not doing very great.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna pretend I hear screaming.
You definitely hear screaming.
just screaming from the room. And I'll just not be like, "You okay?" I'll rephrase. I'll open the door to see if he's being attacked by.
It looks like gnats.
I am swinging my sword at them.
Close his door.
You're just gonna let that happen.
As long as he's not in actual physical danger from other people.
This would probably cause an episode, is all I'm saying.
Yeah, we will start our next session with an
Oh,
episode.
shit. Oh,
But we will
boy.
close with these. The last. So you guys are sitting there. You've drinking a bunch of alcohol with Gustan. Yes, Plato. You are sitting here talking with the girl. They're both their names, Gustan and Stella.
That's right, pricks.
You're a right prick.
I cast Create Bonfire under the table and leave.
Shit. This isn't my table.
Oh, just cast a spell magic. Oh, you don't have it. Oh, cast water.
yikes.
Oh, you don't have it. Oh,
That's
cast.
unfortunate.
Oh, shit.
Oh,
Make
man.
a zombie put it out.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Why don't I actually do that? And maybe I'll go get all.
I've already left. I'm gone.
Motherfuckers.
Hey, look. It's been nice. To be honest, the necromancy stuff, pretty cool, pretty dope. Respect. Good sharing notes with you.
You didn't learn anything from my notes.
I've learned. Well, I gathered some info.
learned you're a bitch.
I've gathered some info from our conversation.
What was that?
Well, I learned a little bit more about the strands. I didn't know you could just mass remove them. I mean, it's something I can think about, something to consider.
You can't mass remove them.
Maybe your ass can't, but that's something I'm going to develop.
My ass can do a lot and remove them.
I bet your ass can. I'm horny again. Sorry.
Are we flirting?
I can't tell the difference. I had a bad childhood. Anyway,
You know what?
I had a bad childhood. I can't tell the difference. I'll leave y'all to have lunch. Goodbye.
It's okay. My parents left me in Crips when I was growing up, so
Hold on. Bonding.
go away.
Yeah, I'll leave.
Oh wow, you did. Okay.
Yeah, I kind of have a big mission going on tomorrow. I mean, yeah, I mean, if y'all wanted to join, I mean, we could use cannon fodder.
I mean, if you're gonna call me cannon fodder, why would I go?
Well, I don't know. Maybe you wanted to like prove that you're more than cannon fodder, and maybe prove that your dad was wrong about you, and that. I'm really hardcore projecting. That maybe you are up to snuff, and maybe you're not useless and a piece of shit and a big fucking pussy. That fucking asshole. He doesn't fucking get me. I mean, you.
I love this so much.
Are you okay?
No.
Yeah, what do you mean? I'm just.
You seem a little tense.
That was a normal thing to do.
Yeah, I'm sorry. It's my culture, your culture. There's some differences. I mean,
I don't know. I'm just catching a lot of bad stuff in the air.
I bet.
That big ass nose.
There was no physical description.
It's just an assumption.
Okay. Necromancers do have large noses. It's part of the deal.
No, I don't have a large nose. Thank you.
Okay.
Don't feel like that's up to you to decide, but
Your friend, that dwarf, has a large nose.
that's true.
Well, he's a dwarf. It's a little.
On the nose.
Yeah.
God, you.
It's actually incredibly racist.
It's somewhat racist, but it is true, so it is funny. And it's okay. It's okay to be racist.
How long are you here for?
Not long enough.
Not
The
long.
session ended.
What the fuck is happening?
Are you leaving soon?
Like I said, we have a big mission tomorrow. I mean, look.
Tomorrow.
Don't we? We're leaving tomorrow, right?
So,
I need 4 days off.
ask her if she wants to come again.
Yeah, we're leaving on a mission soon. I left pretty unscathed, but my friends are a little worn down. I mean, how long are y'all here till?
As long as I want to be.
Okay.
I'm not bound by any schedule.
Okay, I mean,
so you're unemployed.
having structure in your life might help. Maybe I could, But look, what brought you to the mountain again? We got off topic.
What brought me to the mountain?
Yeah, why are y'all here?
You never really told me what brought you to the mountain.
Yeah, we were dealing with the Thane up here. We have to go and get the magical hearts. Some real hero shit.
Some real hero shit.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. That's like colloquial kind of. It's a local thing. I could translate. We are great, grand, heroic individuals who are encountering
Chris, I need to go
bravery.
home.
She puts her hand
This is
on
too
your.
good.
She puts her hand on your arm.
She
puts her hand on your arm and she's like, "Are you okay?"
I'm gonna remove her hand before she fucking kills me or something. I'm gonna take my hand back. Like,
We
yeah,
don't
I'm
have
fine.
trust issues. You have trust issues.
Yeah. Fuck you, Dad. I run away.
And that's where we'll call our session.
This episode would be called "It's a Local Thing."
I think this episode should be Enter Thunderdome.
Yeah, absolutely.
And then once we leave, it should be Beyond Thunderdome.
I'm just happy we're all alive and not just we weren't turned to smithereens.
All right, guys. Thank you for listening to Goon Quest. If you enjoyed the show, want to hear more, please feel free to leave us a 5-star rating wherever you listen to your podcast. Not only does this help others find the show, it also helps us feel good about ourselves. Our opening music is by Alexander Nakarada, cover art by Casey May, outro music by Alexander Nakarada, audio editing by probably me. Our Instagram can be found at goon.quest. If you would like to provide names of NPCs or have ideas for magic items, you can submit suggestions at goonquest@outlook.com or through the Google form in our Instagram link in the bio. All right, guys, thank you for listening.
Bye. Bye-bye.